Hey, everybody, welcome to Noir Bar, live from the shadiest district in Noir City. In the year of our Lord, 1942. Come on in, grab a seat, get your drink orders in, and get comfortable for a late night, laid back time of banter, booze, broads, and bullets. And joining me at the bar, and it's been a hot minute, is Far, fresh from Japan. How you doing, Far?
Hi, I'm doing all right. I didn't die,
And we're all happy.
as you should be.
Well, yeah.
I would be a bit disturbed if people were sad that I did not in fact die.
And as you probably wouldn't be surprised, everything's normal here, Far. Chat capture's not working.
Oh, but it's okay. Stoolie is here.
And Stoolie is on fire. This is the first time Far's been here
As he should be.
Yeah, I snuck over to location 1 and absconded with Stoolie in the middle of the day when the Japanese weren't around. And yeah, I brought him over. And there he is. Yeah. And I could turn him on and off with the push of a button.
Wait.
Not 1943. No, Lupus Albus. No. It's only 1943, one day a year here in Noir City in our bar, because we have a time machine. So, turns over to 1943 and then right back to 1942 the very next night, because, yeah, that's how time machines work. And also joining me here at the bar and keeping me company all night long as we force Far to stay up long past her bedtime is Samael. Sam, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Polly. I'm doing great. I'm here. The decorations are no longer tickling the top of my froggy eyeballs.
They're no longer cluttered about. I stayed up all night last night cleaning them all out. There's fucking tinsel everywhere. I just threw the stockings right in the fire because it was faster that way. I'm kidding. It
was all coal anyway.
I packed them away and it's fine.
So we won't have to get us anything next year either.
Nice.
How's about yourself, Polly? How you doing?
Well, that's a damn fine question. I'm doing all right. I mean, I could complain, but who'd listen? You know how it is. Let's just see here. Let me do and bigonate that. 2 new donations down below. The Laredo Gun Master at $9.50.
Guys, hit that one up. It's great.
Yeah, it's up there, but it's a little long of a donation. But it's okay. It's I mean, it's not like 2 minutes long or anything, but it's not a flash fast. But it's so worth it. And then I forget where I put the other one at. I don't know. It's all listed down there below. You can see it. $2.38. Why did I do that? That doesn't even make sense. Oh, well. Let's delete it. We'll figure it out later. Wait a minute.
We'll do it live.
Do I not have the donations turned on at all?
2 just came through for you.
Yeah.
Okay, they played for you guys, but they didn't play for me nor chat.
Correct.
So let me just go ahead and fix that. God. Bar. What are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
Why are you screwing up my bar?
I'm not doing anything.
Sitting there menacingly.
You don't have to take that from him.
Yeah, damn right I don't. Fuck you.
Yes, someone's got to take the fall, and it's not going to be me. Damn it.
Well, if you did, you'd probably end up trapped between 2 things, Polly, in a little Otter burrito.
Wait a minute. That cigarette's been in that ashtray burning for 4.5 years. Who put it out?
That's a very good question.
Up there. I lit it again.
I'm distressed, Polly. I rolled that cigarette
4.5 years ago? Man, you rolled tight.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm Machine Joe. They have special properties. Mm-hmm.
A son of a bitch. I didn't delete all of our fucking donations, did I?
I don't think so.
I think so. Did you?
Do you need them back?
You talk amongst yourself while I figure out what the hell I've done.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Not good. Okay, wait.
So, how it works, chat, is like what you might not realize
'Kay.
is there is a
Disaster
localized there's a localized distorted time field around that cigarette, so it does burn down, but only ever so slightly.
I thought you were going to describe it as like a phoenix, where like it does eventually,
Funnily enough,
you know,
funnily
it does
enough, it's funny
eventually,
you should
you
say
know,
that.
burn all the way through. But it just a cigarette comes out of the ashes.
Yeah, no, see, this is the thing, right? Scientists, experts, and anonymous sources close to the matter have come to describe it as the Phoenix effect.
Well, then it burns down and a cigarette rises from the ashes.
Yeah, exactly. As it burns down, new cigarette warps back into existence behind it. It's a very, very clever temporal looping. It's so fast you don't even notice.
Baby cigarette. Baby cig.
Baby sick do 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 do.
Stop it.
Baby cig. Hey, you said talk amongst yourselves.
Well, not about. Okay.
You didn't say what about.
Well, talk amongst yourselves about something sensible. How about that?
Oh, like this. Frank Cat
Baby
says Sam merged
Baby
Willy Wonka's everlasting gobstopper recipe with some fine Virginia tobacco. I almost like that idea better.
No, baby cig.
And then that goes off. I'm going to find out one day what's going on because I have just inaugurated. And there it is. Chat capture number 8. This shouldn't have to be a thing. I mean, you got to be fucking kidding me. Number 8? Why?
Because
7's such a lonely number.
1 is the loneliest number. And number 8 is a bad Simpsons joke. So remember, Far?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're referring to. It's okay.
None of this shit.
Look,
I just
look. I'm the same person that showed you that tattoo, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yes,
That
of those that are wearing
pisses
chat,
me
Far
off.
got a tattoo while she was in Japan.
I did not get a tattoo. I did not get a tattoo. I just
It's a
found
little
it.
otter.
I just found it while I was ending my stream yesterday, and I was so delighted.
And when she flexes her bicep, the otter dances.
Oh my God.
You found the tattoo you got in Japan yesterday?
I didn't get a tattoo in Japan.
Well, she had to be put under, you see, Polly, because Far doesn't like needles very much.
So Platy got you the tattoo is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
No.
Without your permission.
No?
There, Platy, she did get a tattoo. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She did not get a tattoo. That's what she said.
Okay, Far, look, I appreciate you've been in Japan for a while and they use different letters there, so, like, reading is difficult now.
Fucking God, fuck off.
There we go. There we go. The donations are up and working. Thank God. Rotten Corpse, thank you for the $5. Did you see that LaPierre is resigning from the NRA? Oh shit, Wayne LaPierre is resigning. Only about a decade too late, in my opinion. Yours and the rest of the NRA membership. Yeah, no, kidding. That guy just... Whew. Yeah, buddy. Just... Chris Cox from the NRA, ILA, the Institute for Legislative Action. Good dude. Wayne LaPierre is, they've needed better leadership for a while. Someone who can tard wrangle over there. That'd be a good thing. And then, Alan, thank you very much for the $10. And he simply says, Polly. Alan, how are you? Welcome to the bar, sir. Come on in.
That drawl is getting progressively longer and longer, and I'm here for it.
I know. Have you noticed?
Someday it'll just take up like 5 minutes of our time.
Malin?
Yeah, exactly like that.
It's as close as I can get to a proper Britishism, so it's, I roll into it. Okay, I stop to take a drink and you guys fall silent. What the fuck?
What am I supposed to say?
Anything. I don't know.
Anything? I'm saying anything now.
If we were to say something funny, Polly, you would do a spit take, literally, and that would be disastrous. It'd be almost like that time that Far spilled water all over her laptop.
Oh my god. It wasn't on my laptop. It was just across my desk. My laptop was fine. Miraculously, my laptop was fine.
Boy, I'm just coming out swinging today, huh?
Did you get a tramp stamp, Far?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Fuck.
I'm just going off of the rumors. Okay, what?
What fucking what? The rumors that Sam just said?
No, the
These are
BG
not
is
rumors?
propagating in chat. Welcome to the club.
Oh my god.
Facts don't care about your reality, Far. These are not rumors.
No, these are blatant fucking rumors.
Blatant rumors. Okay, yeah, let's go with that.
What? Obviously true. Sure.
Yeah. So Far, tell us all about the country of Japanamen and men.
It is a country. It is an island nation.
More shaken than stirred.
Yeah, very shaken.
Up top, buddy.
You got it, buddy.
It's a very shaken country right now. We left it more shaken than not.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything except exist there when an earthquake happened. That's it.
So what you're saying is you brought it.
Have you heard of the Zoosme family curse, Polly?
The Zoosme family, the creator of Starquakes?
Yeah, sure.
Was this a localized Starquakes promotion?
God, that is... I hope not.
Are you expanding your markets, like, intercontinental?
Fuck, I hope not. Because what a shitty way of getting the message across. Hey, guys, you no longer have homes, and some of you are dead, but would you like some Starquakes?
Well, you know, beggars can't be choosers. If they don't have any food, they'll take your Starquakes.
I'm just saying, after I've had a terrible night's sleep due to earthquakes, one of the first things I look for is a bowl of refreshing breakfast cereal.
Right.
And you get a bowl of hot chocolate for it, right?
What?
Yeah, and I put my
Just right next
Starquakes in
to
it.
A bowl of hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah? Have you not heard this one?
Don't say yeah like I have any idea what the fuck that means. I don't. What?
No, for real. For
That's
breakfast.
what the French do. That's what the French do.
Yeah, that's when we drink our hot chocolate. There's predominantly at breakfast time.
With your cereal.
In a bowl.
Sometimes
a bowl.
with cereal. Sometimes with cereal. Sometimes it's just in a bowl. Yeah, like Nesquik or anything like that. Yeah. And it's hot.
Okay.
And sometimes if there's no cereal, we might dip a croissant in there instead.
No, I've seen chocolate drizzles on a croissant. Like that's but never dipped inside a hot chocolate.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's gorgeous, man. Try it sometime. The butteriness of the pastry.
Have you ever tried dipping a croissant in chocolate malt milk with chunkers?
I haven't, but I will.
I don't know. I thought maybe you guys might, link up on this one. I don't know. He's drinking hot chocolate out of bowls.
That's why I mentioned it, because I find it funny, and I want you to go at him like you go at me with the fucking Milo.
So far, what we're going to have to try and do, right, is we're going to have to try and figure out 3 points on the flat Earth, right, where you, Polly, and myself can stand to form a perfectly equilateral triangle, and we will all dip croissants into assorted hot beverages at the same time, and let's just see what happens.
Like, what do you think is going to happen? Like, we're all just going to sync up?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Anything could happen, Far. Anything could happen. The turtle may find it amusing, and the flat Earth may fall off its back.
Okay,
Who knows?
So, God Dingle, thank you very much for the $20. Polly, how are you doing tonight, Otter? I'm I'm doing all right, I guess. Better than last night. I won't show you any of the artistic creations I came up with last night. Well, I won't show you any of the ways I maligned Far's art last night.
Yeah, I found it very disturbing.
It wasn't disturbing. It was cathartic. That's the word I'm choosing. Cheers to the bar.
Ollie, I
right.
did not make those otters for you to do such things to them.
Careful. BG's around, man. He's going to go with that, all right? Just think about it.
Uh-huh.
WR Costa could come by. You know, there's a bunch of sick fucks out there that they're just going to...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for a little context, just so nobody makes it weird. So, Polly and Far were hanging out. Oh, poor choice of words. Polly and Far.
God.
Oh, Jesus, Sam.
God.
Holy fuck. You know what's funny? Hold on here. I got to share the screen to you guys. Anywho. Boom, boom. I actually still have the Photoshop up from last night. I haven't taken it down yet. I so to speak.
Oh, somebody get this man a box cutter.
Oh, a box cutter, little box cutter.
But, right. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna go up and over here, and then frame. Frame. Are you telling what? My button ain't working? God damn it! Am I gonna have to do this by hand like a caveman? Yep. Looks like. Oh, that's the big gay man. Oh. All right, hold on. And I don't have chat in the second screen. Everything just goes to hell. Far.
Uh-huh.
What is it with
What?
you and your family?
I don't know, man. It apparently started with Port Arthur massacre. That's all I can say. And just kind of continued from there.
Oh. I gotta replace it too? Good Lord. Or everything ran smooth as silk when it was just Sam and I.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's a total lie. Everything was a disaster as usual.
It really was. It was a mess.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah.
Zoosme family curse doesn't work here, then.
I was going to say, we got to the bottom of a couple of bottles after each show, and it was just like, when's Far coming back? It's all gone wrong.
And it's still wrong.
Seriously, why isn't my... Okay, does the clean button work? Yeah, okay, the clean button. Okay, all right. Talk amongst yourselves about sensible things. I got to fix something here.
Sensible things?
Sensible things.
So this triangle,
Sensible
Far,
things.
this triangle, right? Have you ever
Okay.
been to Iceland?
No.
Would you like to?
No, I can't say. I don't know. What are you planning, Sam?
The triangle, okay? The triangle. It's all about the triangles, Far.
For fuck's sake. This is sensible?
You deserved that,
That-
Sam. Okay, hold on. Let me just double check. Okay, there. Situation fixed. Okay. All right. I know what was going on. I had the button set to the Christmas background, and the Christmas background doesn't exist
okay.
anymore, so it just...
Okay. So anyway, thank you, C. Thomas, for the $2. Alphabetti spaghetti.
Indeed.
That is all.
Yeah.
Okay, and got
That
it for
is it.
Dingle. Let me finish reading the gentleman's
Yeah, sorry.
Generous $20 donation. Polly, how you doing tonight, Otter? Better than I was last night. Hope all is well. It ain't. Cheers to the bar. Bar, cheers to you from God Emperor Dingle. Now, maybe I can kill this cold with some bourbon. Fuck the cold weather. Glad Far's back and wasn't killed by the Japanese quake. We're all glad she wasn't killed by the Japanese quake.
Well, the funny thing is, it's on... Like, I was, like... on the edge of Tokyo, basically, when that happened. That's the other side of the country to where that actually happened.
The other side of the
Like-
island, or like the whole island nation? Islands,
Like,
nations.
the other side of the island. Like, so, that happened on the west coast, I was on the east coast. Does that make it a little clearer?
Well, that was
Like, there's a
unnecessarily
whole,
snarky. Yes, I understand how a compass works.
No, I'm not saying it to be snarky, it's just, does that make it a little clearer?
Yes.
Like, there's a whole huge chunk of land between the two. It's not like it happened in the center of the country. It happened, like, off the coast.
Would that be Aikido?
Which is why there was this... No. No, that's why I was trying to sort of clarify that. That's at the top. So not at the top. It was, like, in that, like, the Japanese Sea. I'm pretty sure the earthquake actually happened in.
Yeah. Everything there was not Hokkaido.
But that is the
But
name
no,
of the island.
Yeah, Hokkaido?
Yeah, the
At
Tokyo's
the very,
on.
very top. No.
What's that one called?
No, that's the main middle one.
Oh, I could give you such a shake. What is the island that Tokyo's on?
Well, give me a second.
You don't know? Haven't you been there like a
Not
dozen
Not off the top of my
times?
head. Not off the top of my head.
You fly
Because
there like once or twice a year.
Because it's the main fucking island. Kanto region, Honshu. There you go.
Honshu.
Because usually if you're traveling to like one of the like other parts, it's like Hokkaido or Kyushu, because everything else is on Honshu, so you don't usually say it.
Do you know what we call the main island of America, Far?
America.
North America.
It's not even an island though.
Anything floating in the sea is.
That is such a broad definition.
So that dead turtle with the the ring binder for cans.
Oh god, that's an island.
now.
That's an island according to Polly's definition. That trash thing that's just a bunch of trash just floating in the ocean. That's an island.
Or if it's a ring of coral that was taken over by a tyrant that the sad French owned, that's also an island.
It wasn't taken over by a tyrant.
Yes, it was.
We remain undefeated in that territory.
I'm sorry to say it was
Sam?
taken over by a tyrant.
It kind of was.
That's why
Do
this.
you not know the story of the lighthouse dude?
I told
He
you this,
wasn't a
Sam.
tyrant. He was just misunderstood.
No, he was a brutal
sure,
thug,
Sam.
honestly. He was.
Sure.
They had it coming. Okay.
No, they didn't.
All
They
the
were
women and children?
Yes.
They were just women and
With their
children.
screaming and their playing and their
my
iPads.
Sam, it's a horrific story. Holy shit.
French
I'm not a well
colonialism
man.
on full display. My God.
Although they were, if I remember correctly, they were Mexican. So
It's still
That makes it
wrong.
okay.
it's still wrong. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's not. It's
He
just
was-
like
He was
was it
misunderstood.
French?
What the European
Ironically
hell?
enough, it's still wrong.
Yeah, but the European hell indeed.
Yeah. European hell? You mean this coral ring of guano with a tyrant that the French still justify?
Yeah.
Terrible. It's terrible.
You
Sam.
leave Rhode Island out of this.
It's not an island, Sam. That's a nickname.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
It's like the Ile de Paris.
How dare she? I wanted that cake.
I wanted that cake. Thank you, Surfer21 for the $3. So far, I heard most of your stream last night. I heard about the earthquake, the tits on the wall store. What snacks did you get? Cheese flavored soda, cucumber flavored Doritos. What did you get? I'm a bit sad. I didn't actually bring that much back, and that was just because I kind of forgot to. In like a big brain fart on my part, I actually genuinely forgot to actually do what my dad did, if you've seen the photo on Twitter, of literally what half of his suitcase was dedicated to, of just hard candy.
Smart man. What?
I did not do that. Yeah, no, smart man, indeed, because he knows what he likes, but holy shit, it was an insane amount.
So
The next day I came out, right, like to put some stuff away, and he's like organizing it on the floor. Like in piles, and like I have no idea how he's organizing this. He just is. It's like, okay, cool.
That was my
I'll
first
just
thought.
do it.
Because they're all sorted, and it's not by, I don't know, it's not alphabetical. I was trying to
Well,
guess
it
by
couldn't be.
flavor. I'm
He
like,
can't read it. He can't read it, so
well, I know.
yeah, it could not possibly be alphabetical.
It could be. I can shape match as well as the next man. I'm sure your father could as well.
Maybe, but
You match the kung fu letters as best you can, like by their little slashes and whatnot. And
they don't have to be in the order to be in an order.
Well, I started to think that maybe they were by flavor profile, like the ones.
they might be.
Yeah, right. Some of them are
A
creamy,
lot of them
creamy
look one.
candies, and then some might be minty,
Yeah.
and then some might be just
Yeah, sour.
weird.
There's a lot of sour ones.
Yeah.
But
What sea
yeah,
creatures, crab,
yeah,
octopus.
a lot of the but a lot of the milk ones I did notice were together, so maybe it was by flavor. Maybe I'm not really entirely sure. I didn't really ask. I just took a picture and left because it's
Okay.
like, yeah, this is kind of amusing.
Question, Polly.
Like, okay, have fun.
Uh-huh.
If they had Old Bay seasoned crab flavored hard candies, would you try one?
Oh, man, that'd be awfully close to a miniature salt lick, Sam. I don't.
Just say yes,
Yes.
like we all know, because you would. But to answer the actual question, though, I did bring some like Meiji chocolate, some biscuits that were in tins, like that's and like one packet of Pocky, one pack of Pocky.
You went all the way
How
to
about
Japan and only brought back a single a Popeye?
I didn't mean to. That's the thing. It's like,
One
again,
pocket.
this was like me brain farting because we had bought a lot over the course of the trip, right?
Right.
And we'd been making our way through it bit by bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of thought I had a bit more than I did, right? And it was only once I'm home and I'm actually looking at it and I kind of went, oh yeah, I can't just go down to 7-Eleven anymore. Right.
Oh, did you tell
Whoops.
them about the? Did you tell them about the sand trees?
Oh yeah, I did also get these biscuits called sugar butter sand trees.
Sugar
They are
bottom
good.
sand tree.
Butter, sugar, butter, sand tree.
Okay.
And it is not a translation error. That is literally what it says in the pack in Japanese too. My sister confirmed it.
Hmm.
Sugar,
They-
butter,
They're
sand tree.
delightful. They're like a
They
superior
actually
Oreo.
taste nice. They actually do taste really good.
You mentioned Pocky, and
Yes.
I don't like a lot of green tea things, but I tried green tea Pocky. These were
Yeah.
fucking good.
Yeah, matcha is good though. I think matcha is a little different from just normal green tea. I
Hmm.
don't really know the difference, but I know that I think there is a bit of a difference. And usually when you combine matcha with anything sweet, it is really fucking good.
I mean,
I don't know what they do to it, but I don't like green tea. I really do not like green tea. I think it tastes like soap.
it's these two that are, yeah. Green tea tastes, it does to me also taste mildly like soap, but really, really mild because it's green tea. I mean, it's
No, it tastes
Yeah.
like the one time I really tried it, it tasted strongly of soap to me. So I don't. Maybe it's a thing with like the coriander cilantro thing.
yeah.
Maybe
that's
because
what
we
I
both
thought.
have that too. So
Yep.
maybe it's a similar flavor profile going on.
I was gonna say, I mean, I've not had a great arrangement of green tea, and I wouldn't call myself a fan of it, but it don't taste like soap to me. And
Yeah,
neither does
that's
coriander for that matter. So
yeah. So maybe that's what's happening there with us. But matcha in like cake. I haven't tried the matcha pocky. But
I keep matcha here because my sister-in-law is addicted to the damn stuff, and she won't shut up until she's had a cup.
Nice. But
When she gets
yeah, I haven't tried matcha pocky though. But I don't doubt it would be good.
I can do something here. Oh wait, no, there we go.
Oh yeah, and then Platy almost poisoned her grandmother with matcha because apparently she's actually allergic to it. So
Really?
Oh shit!
yeah, because she brought home some like little matcha cream cakes.
Can I show
right?
these things for?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything actually like revealing in them.
Okay. I just because these are just
Yeah.
some of the most wondrous things that
Yeah,
I've seen.
no,
Like,
they
they're
were good. They were fucking good.
I was.
Is that an Oreo in the top?
Oh, we'll get there in a second.
Yes.
It's a Japorio because it's not actually a brand name Oreo, so it's get it Japorio. I'm hilarious and
yes.
mildly
We
racist.
get it. We get it.
It's an Otter Oreo.
Boom. Oh, you tell him Steve Dave. I missed it from 11 minutes ago. Sorry, Steve Dave. $1.69. Of all the gin joints and all the towns in all the world, I had to walk into this place. Where's the ratio? The ratio's shit, and there's not enough bullets for these dipshits. Best get that like smashing. Damn pinkos. Now, I don't know if pinkos was said in 1942, but that's okay. We can start it early. Start the Red Scare early. It doesn't take dividing Berlin for me to realize communism is bad. But Steve Dave has a point. Look at that fucking ratio. My God.
We are the red anticipation, Polly. It precedes the red anxiety and the red fear.
Nice.
Then the red acceptance?
No.
Never.
No.
Never.
Never. Right.
Better
dead
Canadian
than red.
healthcare than red.
Yeah. Storm and Norman, thank you for the $3 on the Weibo legs. News anchor David Brinkley apologized to Bill Clinton for calling the president uncreative. Admitted Brinkley, quote, "There was nothing uncreative about the way you moved Vince Foster's body." Look, Vince Foster
Holy
was
shit.
mugged or committed suicide. Don't worry. You should read the
Allegedly.
Vince Foster
Okay.
story. It's well, he got Clintoned.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, allegedly. Like if I were to write some historical fiction, it would be a mugging where his wallet was still there, his watch was still on him, his rings were still there. A mugging.
Yeah, mugging.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Shot
think
twice
about
in the back of the head at close range with a suppressed firearm. A mugging.
I mean, if you think about it, they did take away the information that he held. So that's still technically a mugging.
Shit. Takeover will be right back.
Oh, okay.
No, Far, don't sit on Stoolie. He catches fire periodically. It's bad for the posterior.
Well, I wasn't going to sit on it.
That
I
was a
wasn't
posture
going
joke.
to sit on it. What the hell? Why would you say such a thing?
I just thought I'd precipitate precipitate. No,
Ooh, you're using big words.
I am, and incorrectly as well. God, is it Twitter again already? Oh, did they have juice boxes, Far? I must know.
They had sake in juice boxes.
Oh, delightful. Did you try any?
No. No. I did not
they-
try the sake in a juice box.
Did they have
Little
Midori
juice
in a juice box?
No. No, and I resent the amount of I resent the amount of people that are like, oh, Far and Midori.
But Far, it's green.
I get it. It's just, once you've reached the point of you're literally showing your mother, oh yeah, look at this awesome glass mug that they've given us this
A tankard.
melon soda in, and she immediately sends back, oh, is that Midori? I don't know, man.
Look,
I feel like I've
I'm
reached
just
a
saying, Far.
weird point in my life where it's like, am I getting a reputation that I don't really want?
This is the thing. I'm just saying, look, if everybody and your mother is literally making references to you and Midori, maybe the problem's not everyone else.
Yeah.
Platty says that was hilarious, right? Even your good lady wife.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
Yeah,
We'll find you a nice red drink, and then you can claim it's
Oh
Christmassy.
my god. Oh my fucking god. No. No. No, it's amusing to me though, like, of all the stuff I've had on the stream, right? Midori is the one that's stuck with people.
Because it's green.
Yeah, but I've also had like probably more vodka cruises on the stream than Midori.
Did
But
you hear that,
no.
chat? Did you hear that?
Midori.
I am drunk, so drunk, I cannot get up.
I read some of that.
Gunday. I
Yeah, I
did
got
too.
Gonzo. Oh, so the food. Tell us a bit about the food.
The food was good.
Yeah.
Food was great. We kind of made a bit of a early on, right? We managed to find our way to because we're just trying to find somewhere to eat, right? And we were getting like just okay, we can't not here. Like this is all really busy. That's probably really expensive. All right.
I mean, Tokyo.
And we're
right?
both getting No, this was in Kyoto when this one happened, because we spent most of our time in Kyoto, right?
Right.
And so we found our way to oh god, like a department store building, right? Where they had a food court near the top.
Right.
Find our way in there, and it's like, oh, it's yakiniku. Yeah, let's do this. It was delicious. It was great. The problem is, it kind of put an idea in our heads, right? Of, yeah, it's just this easy to get into a place like this. Turns out, no. No. Because some, like, days and days later, right? I'm like, yeah, I've looked this up on Google Maps as we're coming back from Osaka. Hey, do you want to eat here? Yeah, sure, that sounds like a great idea. It was a yakiniku place, right? Which is just Japanese barbecue, essentially. So we go to the place. God, I read some of that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we go to the place, and it's like, oh yeah, no, it's reservation only. Oh, okay. Kind of wish it had said that on Google Maps, but whatever, okay, let's try and find another place. Reservation only. Reservation only, reservation only, reservation only. Like, it kept going like that, and we're just like, let's just find somewhere else to eat. So we ended up eating at like a Japanese, like we got the meat we wanted, basically. Just, it was like a takeout place. Right? Like, but it's still good. It was just, yeah. But we made that mistake, and we kept making that mistake as well by looking at Google Maps and trying to find a place on there. And it would never tell you if it was reservation only.
Oh, right. You're just supposed to know, huh?
Yeah, you're supposed to just know. Even when the place is like, it reads as if it's just walk-ins, right? I suppose something changed between someone talking about the place and now. Don't know. It wasn't even that long between that the review and us actually going there. It just suddenly, oh, reservations. Great. And it's not like we had a bad time with food or anything like that. It was annoying that it kept happening over and over again in this short space of time.
Real quick then, thank you 721 for the $3. I don't know if hearing about the Tits and Tentacles store in Japan will stick with some people. I don't know about Midori. And Polly, you got one as well.
Yeah.
I did. Little Farchan, thank you for the $2. Little Farchan couldn't get the juice box sake because she is too short to get it off the shelf. Now.
Yeah.
No, I just wasn't that interested in it, honestly.
Do you know what I'm doing when the stream is over? You want to know?
What?
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Take a look at this. Okay. Standard door hinge, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, your standard doors have 3. If you're in a really cheap house, they're 2. If you got 2, you've been ripped off. Not really, just whatever. So, there's a little technique that I learned a while back, and here's the way that it works. If a door... that was weird.
Okay.
That was very weird. I just heard an odd static noise, and I'm like, did my computer give up? Did it just, like, let go? Okay, so, if a door constantly closes, and you're forever running into it, as I may have done twice in the few moments that I was gone from the stream, what you could do is, because there's 3 hinges, you can go ahead and take one of the door pins out. Because the door won't fall down, because there's still 2 hinges holding it aloft, right? Holding it in frame.
Right.
So, you go ahead and you pound out one of those pins. All you need to do is just take a standard nail or a roll pin punch or just a standard coal punch and just tappy along the bottom with a little hammer. Pull that pin out the top. Then you lay that pin flat on some concrete and pound it till you put a bit of an angle into it. Like just a little bit of a bend. A little bend. Okay? And then pound it back into spot. And then take out the bottom one and do the same thing. And that will seize the door in spot. I ran into 2 fucking doors while I was gone for those few minutes. 2 fucking doors. Because apparently my house is built on a fucking 8.5-degree angle. And no door will stay shut unless you actually latch it shut. If you just kind of push the door shut, the thing will sway open halfway so you can walk into it. I'm one of the few guys that has shown up places. It's, Jesus, what happened to you, man? Because I got this big mark across my face. And I say, I ran into a door. And people are like, yeah, right, who hit you? No, seriously, fucker. The door. Whoever built this house, man, I would get on a level.
Did Howard? Did Howard build your house?
Or one of his
It's
friends.
okay, man.
I'm just saying, I'm pissed. I'm not happy about it. And after the stream is over, I am going to go pound 2 pins out of every fucking doorway in this house. I'm going to go pound them out flat on the fucking concrete in the garage. I ain't putting up with this no mo.
That does sound like a threat. I'm going to pound 2 pins of nonsense out of you, boy.
Gilcado, have you considered just leaving the doors open? Because they sway back into being halfway open and closed, man. Seriously.
Valine in chat says, Old Bay isn't a salt lick. Let me drive back to work without seething. No, I don't think I will.
Anyway, so there's the technique. And if you're stupid enough to have had a door that squeaks too much and you sprayed a little WD-40 in there because you thought it was a lubricant, which it's not, but you did so anyway, and now your door won't stay closed or stay open even though the squeak's gone, yeah, you can also use this technique for that. You know, pound it out, wipe it off, put it back in. There you go. Oh, man. Or using a door stop. Listen, I'm fresh out of fruitcake. I know Christmas just went by, but I got my dad a fruitcake for Christmas.
And I bet he loved it because some people have taste.
Well, I wasn't aware until this Christmas season that there was a double dip version of your average fruitcake. You dip it, let it dry, dip it in brandy, let it dry, and then re-dip it.
That sounds delightful.
Yeah, I pointed at the sticker a few times. See that? It's a double dip. He goes, I do see that. About 10 minutes later, I'm like, did you notice that fruitcake is a double dip?
New insult just dropped. When someone's extra crazy, you call them a double dip fruitcake.
I do call people fruitcakes because I'm into 1940s insults. I call them maroons and palooka and whatnot. But I'm living in the past because the present isn't fun. You guys live here, you know what it's like.
No, true.
Yeah, sure.
Polenta, on the other hand, is a compliment.
Or a
especially
food.
for a woman. Mm-hmm.
You ever had polenta for?
No.
It's think of it as
That's all right. Plenty more for the rest of us.
Are you sure? Think that I showed you the YouTube PNG tuber Otter. You could be seeing his face right now, but no, you complained, so it won't be happening.
You complained.
You?
I'm sorry.
Let's look at Far's parfits. What? Actually, we're gonna go. We're gonna go full screen for this. We're gonna go full screen because I want you guys to see this. These are some truly amazing parfits.
Oh yeah, no, they were good. They look fantastic and they tasted great.
There we go. So there's the Panorio up on top. Look at this attention to detail, like Sam and company. So they put the strawberry in there sliced. Now this ain't no frozen strawberry like you would see in America, because it hasn't been reduced to a gelatinous jelly-like shadow of its former self. This was a fresh strawberry that they've cut into 4 dice pieces here, and then layer upon layer, then some whipped cream, then a Panorio, and then the bastards actually dusted it with cocoa.
No, I'm pretty sure that's Oreo.
They dusted it with Oreo.
Cracker.
Well, okay, chocolat they dusted it with, of whatever variety. Just leave me alone, Far. I'm impressed. And what did you say the bottom was? I was so impressed that they swirled the bottom too. It was...
Oh, it was like a caramel, I'm pretty sure the bottom was, but that was a, overall, it was a milk tea parfait.
Milk tea, yes. That's when we started talking about the tea thing. That is something.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh man, that's past
There's
cool.
also cornflakes in there on one of the layers.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of the parfaits, on one of the layers, they put cornflakes.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
and it's fine. It's just, it was funny. Like, everyone's like, oh, have you reached the cornflake layer?
No, that's great. No, I've had desserts like that with little bits of crushed up cornflake.
Platty.
No,
Oh, my tits. Yes, Platty's tits are in the background, everyone.
Yes, yes, they are. That's why I was kind of looking at it when Polly was saying, "Oh, yeah, can I show this?" I'm looking. I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
Fark
see
and
anything
look.
that's really revealing."
Fark and look, the rest of you, avert your damn eyes.
Yeah. But there's more.
Look at the strawberries. There's delightful Ichigo.
That is some seriously dark chocolate. I mean,
I'm here for this one.
Is it fudge chocolate? What am I? I don't know anything about this. What are we looking at here for?
That was Platties that she ordered. I think it was like a brownie one. I forget exactly what that one was. Just yeah, that's a brownie in there though.
So there's a kind of dessert biscuit confection, whatever you want to call it, and it's basically a brownie, but it doesn't have dark chocolate in it, so it's not dark colored. Is there a name for that? I've seen it before, but I've forgotten the word.
I am not sure.
Chat, help me out here.
Yeah, I mean, Ron Corpse, they don't fuck around with their sweets. Yeah, yeah.
Look at it. Look at the dark, chocolatey goodness.
Then Looney Lenny
of that
back with
ice
they don't
cream.
fuck around with food in general. It very much seems that way from what I have heard.
Oh yeah, they really don't. They really don't fuck around. It's all presentation.
But then
it's like
Like
there is
not that it doesn't
presentation.
taste good, but yeah, presentation.
I mean, there is presentation, but it's not like these silly restaurants that you get here in the West, where it's like, you get a plate that's about 3 miles across, and then, you got 2 square inches of food. No.
Yeah.
This is actual. It's substantive.
Yeah. Now this one I was a little disappointed with because it was a pudding parfait. I was a little disappointed in it, but it still tasted fine.
That's a caramel pudding.
Yeah.
I recognize
Egg
that.
pudding. Yeah.
Yeah, we call that. We just call that flan. It's very popular here.
were you
very
expecting
popular there,
like
too.
an Australian pudding, like
No,
hard boiled
like
in a bowl?
no. Before this, we had actually had we tried like a pudding we bought at a 7-Eleven, and they are just as jiggly as the VTuber asset I found. If you remember how jiggly that thing is, it is actually that jiggly when you buy them from a store. So we'd had that like not just before we had this, but not long before I got this. The pudding wasn't that good on this. Like it was okay. Just
Needs more caramel.
yeah, it was just a little disappointing after that one. That's all. The rest of it was fine.
Yeah, like Oatsan says, disappoint, a little disappoint. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Frank Cap was right up on it, Sam, with that. That looks like flan. Like,
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that how it's known over stateside as well?
I have never heard that word before, but it's very possible. I'm a Philistine.
Oh. Well, okay.
Are those Pockies jabbed into?
Yep. Yep, that is Pocky just jammed in.
What are these large sticks that are sticking outwards?
Pocky.
No, the big ones up front. Are those Pocky too?
Oh, I am.
Yeah, that's also Pocky.
I thought that was a. Okay, now I'm seeing. I'm getting a little. Okay, so this isn't that big. That's
Far's very small.
Yeah. That's the problem. It's
False perspective.
Yeah. I thought
And
that
just to
was a
confirm,
cherry the size of like a baseball. So I was just. I get it now.
Just to confirm, chat, that's not Midori in those glasses.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm impressed with the parfaits, definitely.
You could say, in fact, Polly, that they're perfect. I like how I don't even have to explain that one. Everyone knows.
Technically, what would classify as parfaits used to be like you go to an ice cream shop, at least where I am, to get an ice cream treat like this. But now, the Zoomers have taken over, and equally, well, not equally, but delicious as well. A parfait now means something else. It's yogurt, granola, fruit.
Yeah, that's not what they would be doing as a parfait in Japan. Like, this is, like, pretty standard, from what I understand of a parfait. Like, ice cream elements, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll have, like, usually little cake bits in there, too. Right? And the cornflakes.
That's just the
And
granola
cream.
and
Lots and lots of cream.
the granola and fucking yogurt. That's so wrong. That's not a parfait.
What do you mean?
It's just not.
You can't even say yogurt properly. What do you know?
Yeah, a parfait was invented here, Polly. I think I know what a parfait is.
By all means, fill us in.
Boiled cream, usually egg mixed in to form sort of like a custard with sugar, and then you use like the lemon stuff that goes into like a lemon meringue pie. That it can have other layers of stuff, be it whipped cream. I've seen cake used as well. I'm not a super big fan of that, but yeah, then it's frozen.
Okay, these are the like this is the thing.
That's sad. That's so sad in
Oh, it
comparison.
is.
Holy shit.
Well, I mean, it's
Oh.
these are to go. Okay, these are to go. You try walking around with your Oreo delight on a train. Far,
Well,
you're crammed in
You
a
could.
Japanese train, and if manga have been any indication, you wouldn't even want to be there anyway.
They have the empty chikan train carriages. I'm sure you could do the parfait on the no chikan.
they have women-only train carriages.
That's what I'm saying.
You would need to if manga has been any indication of the truth. Yes.
Well,
Ooh,
that's the word
look
for
at
it.
this one. Look at this.
Chikan,
Eh.
groping. It's highly looked down upon, but it still happens.
I'm a big fan of blueberries. You guys know that. So like these are just
Yeah.
see breakfast parfaits. I'm not making this up.
See,
This isn't my thing.
This just looks like a kind of a breakfast muesli with yogurt instead of milk, which is fine.
I still think it looks sad.
Why does it look sad?
I don't know. Just because it's
Just
yogurt.
puree that fruit. Just do it. It's fine.
Well, there's taking it too far. Look at this. Let's get out our pastry bag and squirt the yogurt in like it. Yeah.
Like it's a fucking trifle.
That's like a lasagna a la trifle, yeah.
Oh, no. This is sad. This is just trying to make your yogurt something else. Like it's
What? It's just a goblet full of yogurt.
yeah.
It's the
What the fuck?
goblet of yogurt.
With three sad little. Like I mean, you quartered a strawberry and kept one.
That doesn't even look like a good strawberry either.
No.
Look how white and pale that is in the middle.
Uh,
I bet you that's not even mint. It's probably time.
Plastic.
Plastic, yeah. Right. Just no good. Now, Sam, the
Yes.
the euro in Europe.
uh-huh.
Yes.
What the European hell?
How do the currencies break down? Do you have $1 and $2 or euro and $2 and
You
2
have
euro?
dollary dues. European dollary dues.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't know. I can't. What do you call a single euro? A euro? A single? What do you-
An euro, yeah. a euro, yeah.
means €1. Okay. Is it a coin or a proper linen bill?
We have €1 pieces, €2 pieces,
Uh-huh.
and then the next denomination after. There was supposed to be a €5 coin, but they were so unused, and there was no real point. You can still find them, but they're a bit of a novelty now. Then it goes into bills, yeah. 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, 500.
So sub-euros, how do they break down?
Centime, cents.
So like it would be like the 1 cent piece and 100 of them
1
make
cent.
a euro.
Yeah, 1 cent, 2 cents. There's 5 cents, 10, 20, 50, and then you're at a euro.
20 and 50.
Yep.
Motherfuck. What the fuck is with you people? This makes
Fifth
no
and a half.
Let me introduce you to a good friend of mine, okay? Called a quarter. Okay? It's just it's the
Oh yes,
He's
for all
trying
of
to
those
have
things
this-
you need to buy that cost exactly 20 and 5 cents.
It's a
He tried to do this to me
1942
too.
quarter. It was meant to be. Look, I'm telling you, this what are the odds, man? Holy shit. But I mean this
No, but Polly, think about it. 1, 2, 5, next order of denomination. 1, 2, 5, next order of denomination. 1, 2, 5.
Now think about it this way though. And this is what I was trying to explain to Far last night. Why her 20-cent piece is so damn weird. Okay, because I found the idea of a 20-cent dollar.
Yeah, but you thought the 50-cent piece looked awesome.
We're going to get to the 50-cent piece. It does look awesome. There's no denying that. It's an awesome looking coin. But this one has General Washington on it, so it wins. But anyway, think about this, okay? You can the only reason your 50-cent piece exists is because you don't have quarters. There would be no purpose in it because you could just have 2 quarters. You take the round currency that it's based on, the euro or the dollar you do, right? You break it into 4 pieces, quarters, 25 cents, right? And you want to make a 50-cent piece, you got 2 of them. It's less coins overall. Why are you adding in extra coins that are superfluous if you just went with the quarter instead of the 20-cent piece?
I'm not sure what you're trying to say here.
Do you have superfluous strange coinage?
He's
I
trying
would
to
say
say,
that you
fuck
do.
you, I'm American, I'm better.
Well, I didn't want to put it so bluntly,
Look, okay, so 1, 2, and 5, right? That's the sub $10 denomination, right? So you got 3 coins there that can make up any value sub 10. Right? Then when you
Hold
get
on,
to 10,
say that again. I was looking at something.
you get a 1 cent piece, a 2 cent piece, and a 5 cent piece.
Far. Can we
You can
both
make
agree that the 2-cent piece is nuts? Can we agree on that?
Yeah, that's a little
Okay,
nuts.
but what if you need to pay 7 cents for something? Okay, then you've got to have
Well-
a 5.
You know what they do in
And 2
America to
ones.
solve that problem? They just round it up to 10 cents, the bastards. But anyway, you're
Exactly.
Yeah, no, we
exactly.
do too. We
That
do too
is-
because we don't have 1-cent pieces anymore.
That
we
is
have our lowest is 5.
that is a
1 cent
stunning
don't
indictment.
exist.
That is a stunning indictment of your mathematics education and the inflation of currency.
But you also know what they do in Japan? Because they also don't have a 2-yen coin. They have 1-yen coins.
Oh no,
You
guys!
just end up with a bunch of 1-yen coins.
I am well
Trust
aware
me.
that we've got 50-cent pieces. They're not common. Let's be honest. They're rare. There was also a 75-cent piece. Harriet Beecher Stowe was
fuck
on
is
it,
there a-
which probably explains its uselessness. Much like Harriet Beecher Stowe.
What the fuck? What do you mean there's a 75-cent piece? That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Well, right. Much
You're
like Harriet
complaining
Beecher
about
Stowe.
50 cents.
But no, hold on
You're
a minute.
complaining
That,
about
that,
fucking 50 cents.
no, that
but
would
you
make
have the-
perfect sense. Because then for every dollar that you pay a man, you could just give a woman a 75-cent piece. It's perfect.
Oh my god.
And she was a suffragette. It's perfect, Sam. It's perfect.
I know, right?
Holy shit, that's brilliant.
That would be institutional discrimination.
Yeah. Okay, just so you guys know that I'm not fucking around. Oh yeah, I'm gonna skip over my story about what I would do if I ever encountered the designer of tablet apps. It's got at the scary Anya face there. Remember that far? You remember that? Okay, moving on. No? All right, it's fine.
No?
Far's confused. Remember when I said, look at this coin? Look at this.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like a 50 pence piece that they have in the UK. Hmm? I believe it's
But
the
this
same
is
shape.
this is clearly better. It's got an emu and a roo, and it's got this nice crest in the middle, this star. And I don't know. When I saw this last night, I was like, holy shit, that's a damn fine coin right there. I like it.
Mhm.
Do the details rub off? Like, I don't know. It looks so detailed that when you get really, really finely detailed coins, no, not within the first year or two, but like after like 5 years or more, yeah, everything gets rounded. There's so
I
many.
don't think they do.
No, cool, good.
No.
No,
I don't think-
Oh, sorry, Val.
No, like I don't think I've ever seen a coin where like the edges are rounded.
I don't mean the edges
know?
up here. I mean like the sharp.
Yeah, but
points of
I
the
don't
stars
think.
and
Yeah,
stuff,
I
you know?
don't think they do
No?
either. Like,
The
although
the-
I
the-
haven't looked closely, to be fair. So
I don't know for Australian money, but when it comes to English money, where because they're 50 pence pieces the same shape, right? You see the lip that's sort of around the outside, or the debossing around the outside, I suppose I should say. That stands slightly further away than the central design. So if it was slid across the surface, the debossing would wear away first, long before the central design.
Right. So I
Do you
mean,
know-
you got like a Southern Cross thing going on with little stars, and can you explain the
Yeah.
iconography going on here?
the Southern Cross is because it's the constellation in the sky. You can only view it in the southern hemisphere.
Oh.
You see it. You see it on our flags, including the New Zealand flag,
Such a
which is why I
shake.
get so
Such a shake.
so confused with the Australian
not-
flag.
Polly, not everybody knows. Come on.
Yeah,
You do
fair-
because you
fair-
have friends.
fair-
There are some people in chat who,
Fair
they might be
enough.
of the more lonely persuasion, and
Fair
they might not
enough.
know these things.
I
This is for you guys, okay? This is for you guys. Those lonely hearts out there.
was hoping
The
you were going to
segment's
explain all of the stars underneath the crown, and then your Australia first symbol here, and then the unfortunately Nazi-esque one in the bottom left-hand corner.
No, I wouldn't know.
It's
Although
Roman.
maybe, considering one of them looks like a swan,
Mhm.
I'm wondering actually if those are the
Queen's
flags of
bird, right?
each state.
Oh!
Good shout.
Fine guess,
Good
actually.
shout.
Yeah.
Because the state flag for Western Australia is it's just the Australian flag, but instead of any of like the stars that you'd see on it, it has not a white circle, it has a yellow circle with a black swan in it. Because the state's bird is a black swan.
States. Oops, let me just spell Australian properly.
States. Yeah. It's probably
this
the
is looking. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well
There you
done,
go.
Far. Nailed it.
Solid guess.
Except for this, the
Yeah, 'cause
flower.
that's the Northern Territory.
Northern Territory.
That's the Northern Territory. And territories are usually not seen as well, territories aren't states.
Nice.
There's
yeah.
something else. So that's probably why it's not on there. It's probably just the states.
Oh, this asshole's
flags.
redesigns.
So
Hmm.
the fourth one up from the bottom there, is that Victoria? Yes, it is. I can see it, Victoria. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Just the stars and the crown. See, flags mean something. You can read information from them and make sense of them. That's why flag design, vexillology, is so important.
Okay. The text, I mean, this is an iStock image, okay. The bottom row, second from the right. The one that's looking very Islamic. What's up with that?
I
I can't even read
Upper?
it. That's the problem.
what is that? It'd probably be an island.
Hold on. This one should be.
That's still too small.
Keeling? The fuck does that say?
What?
I don't know. I can't. I'm just taking
We're gonna
guesses.
have to big it up, man.
Yeah, Cocoa Keeling Islands.
The Cocos Island.
Oh, the Cocos. They're delicious.
Yeah, look, Christmas Island is right next to it. Yeah, that would be island flags, which are like territories again.
Next week, I will present to you my Christmas Island redesigned vexillological creation.
Well, okay then. I'm sure the
I
folks of
know
Christmas
vexillology.
Island were very happy.
There will be I'm going to think like the Spaniards. You go all over Spain, and what do you see? Some proud crusader holding the head of a Muzzy invader. It's great. I
Give or take 600 years or so.
right. It's there was a little bit of a time lapse. It's fine. No, I'm gonna. I don't know. It's doing good vexillology is hard. I remember when we were going over the vexillological thing, and we both ended up agreeing that, like, yeah, I want America's flag to be number one because I really dig the symbolism, the 13, the 50, like the 13 stars and stripes, and so on. Like it works well. It doesn't get too far away from the Union Jack, but it does at the same time. So I like everything that's going on, but you have to have a lot explained to you for it to make sense. It's very noticeable.
Yeah.
The one that vexillologists around the world, and they voted, was the number one flag, was Japan. And it's like, yeah. As soon as I heard that, I thought about it
understandable.
for just like 5 seconds. Well, 2 seconds. I'm like, yeah. White background,
straight to the
huge
point.
red dot, rising sun. It just works.
Yeah.
It just works. I get it. Simplicity, folks. That's the key. I love.
Yeah, it's like memes, especially political memes. It's like, yeah, if it's gonna take like 28 lines to describe what is going on your flag, you've missed the point.
There's nothing wrong with extended explanations of what does the land of the rising sun mean, and then going into an explanation of it. But you just kind of
If
need
you
to
need it.
right. You look at it and it's like, ooh, like it just makes an impression. And despite what Far thinks, the flag of Nepal is stupid.
No, I think
Is
it's
that the
fine.
one with the? Is that the one with the with the two sort of triangular bits that aren't even the same bleeding length?
Yeah, it's the one that's not a flag at all. That's the one.
Oh,
The one that's
yeah.
two
It's
pennants.
fine.
It's bunting.
Yeah, that's right. It's bunting facing the wrong way, or as Far describes it, neat.
It's fine.
I mean, it's fine.
It's fine.
Well, isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, that's not fine. That one's very much not fine.
That's a desecration of the national flag. There is what that is.
Do y'all have a flag act of some sort?
I don't actually know.
I think we do.
The-
Actually,
The Flag Act of the United States is legendary because it lists all these things you can and cannot do with a flag. None of it enforceable, no penalties associated with it. So yes, they are by law, but like you can't make a flag into a beach towel. You can't write upon a flag. You can't make a bikini flags, etc. You get the
Right.
idea, right? All those are contrary to the Flag Act, but there is no penalty associated with any of it.
we do.
So I'm just curious if Australia has one.
I would have no idea.
Here we go. Article 113, following Article 433-5 of the Penal Code, shall be added 433-5-1, written as follows. The fact, during an event organised or controlled by public authorities to publicly desecrate the national anthem or the tricolour flag, shall be fined €7,500. When committed collectively, the desecration shall be punished with 6 months in jail and
Ooh.
fined €7,500.
Oh my!
There you go.
So are you trying to tell me that Australia or France is more hardcore on flag desecration
weird,
than
isn't
America? Yeah.
It's kind of weird. I mean, don't get me wrong. This article was tabled. Well, it was first promulgated on the 18th of March 2003 by Jacques Chirac, and it was put into effect. Let me see. Oh, sorry. It was originally tabled in 2001 and put into effect in 2003. That was around the time when we were getting a lot of doctors and lawyers and scholars desecrating our flag in protest of the goings on in the Middle East.
Ah.
Yeah, it's but yeah, that penal code falls under Part 4: crimes and offences against the nation, the state, and the public peace.
So how many
There-
of your cultural enrichment expert recent arrivals have been punished under this?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 24, 30, 36.
Wow. Okay. With a sternly worded warning?
No, they were fined. They were fined, and
Oh,
and one, 2 instances of punishment thereof. Some of it over, sometimes of the actual flag, but other times a group of people were arrested and fined for attempting to prevent the Marseillaise being sung in a football stadium in the match between France and Morocco of the 16th of November 2007. And then again the following year between France and Tunisia, October 2008.
Oops.
It was the reason they pursued it is because it was actually organised. They went in with the intent to disrupt the anthem.
I like it, Far.
You like my state flag?
I do. It's straightforward. It harkens to the nation's flag. It's easily recognizable. Yep, I like it.
And it has a swan.
And it's got a swan, which I'm assuming are native to Western Australia.
Oh yeah, black swans are native.
Oh, cool. It's not just a silhouette.
No, it's not an import.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
black swans specifically.
yeah, that's cool. So it's
Yeah,
like,
they
that's
have
not an
red
outline. They really are black. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, like they just kind of hang out. They're just around.
That's
They're just vibing.
nice.
Like actually, if you walk around some of the older parts of Perth, you will see like black swan iconography, like just on the buildings as well.
I'm getting ideas.
that's how,
next week I'll have
yeah.
I'll have the Christmas Island flag. I'll have it. I've got
I just
ideas.
put black swans on it. I don't think they're native there.
You know, I like the fact that they didn't try and include the stars with what is clearly supposed to be the sun as well.
Is it?
I think so.
Is it? I don't know.
Sam's
I mean,
like,
it's a big-
clearly it's
it's a big
supposed to be
yellow
it. Is it? Is it? Like, it's not so
Yeah,
clear.
Yeah,
I
from
think
the
so.
person that lives here. Is it?
It's just a silhouette of a black swan with the southern
I could
sun.
see it. I just let's find out.
Yeah.
Western Australia, some of that of the Australian states. The blue ensign, yes. Code of history. Black swans habitation in the estuary of the river there. Body of a swan. Or the Janek River in Dutch for some reason.
Yeah, the Swan River.
Vexillological convention dictates that all objects on a flag should face towards the hoist. Didn't know that. Good to know. So they turned it around in 1953.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're a bunch of criminals. You should have said, "Fuck your vexillological
Should have
dictates."
stuck with it.
Yeah. We face away because we go our own way. Western Australian independence now.
That's when you see the swan going the other way. It's when we suddenly decide, yeah, independence, bitch.
Well, that'll be it. That's how.
Wexit.
This is the sign of distress. Western Australia is in distress.
Right.
They fly the pre-53 flag. Oh, they've even got the Pantone color schemes. Interesting.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. The
Cool.
symbolism. The bird emblem, black swan, has been employed representation, blah, 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 blah. Alludes to Western Australia itself.
It doesn't seem to say anything about the sun. No,
Yeah.
I guess not then.
You can't call it a sun. It's a yellow dot until you've read otherwise, Sam.
It's probably to make the swan actually stand out.
Well, yes.
All
but
right, Polly, you've made your point, and they've made theirs. I just think that it's supposed to represent the sun, period.
Oh yeah, it gives you the guidelines, and
Alright.
then they're very similar to everyone else's. Not
Did you really
hoisted
have
to
before
polk?
first light and never lowered later than dusk.
Did
Unless-
you really have to poke a hole in my theory?
What
Oh,
is?
proposed flag of the Dominion of Australia. Nice.
I did notice that as well. Oh wait, hold on.
Whoa.
That one's kind of attractive. The proposed
I
alternative.
don't really like that.
I don't know.
I don't really like that.
Nah,
Nah.
reminds me of Marmite.
Nah.
It reminds you of Marmite.
Yeah, that's the color scheme that Marmite uses.
Well, if you look around the bar, Sam, I'm a little partial to the yellow to black color range. I just
No, yours is gold.
I prefer goldenrod myself, but okay, fine, gold. I'll go with in a pinch. And don't get me wrong. I think that as much as I might appreciate that flag, the Western Australia flag, I can't outdo the best flag,
The Virginia flag.
the Virginia flag. Oh, there it is in all of its glory. Yes! That's right. Lady Liberty standing victorious atop a toppled tyrant with his crown in the background, and Sic Semper Tyrannis, as always to tyrants, or thus always to tyrants, or translate as you will, but the point has been made. With native flowers all about.
And Titty.
And titty. Not only that, it's got some edge to it, too. In the form of the spear and the tip.
Breasted justice.
That's right. That's not a flag. That's a seal on a blue background. How dare you?
You
I-
dare besmirch the flag of Virginia.
The sacred soil of Virginia. It doesn't get more symbolic than that. I mean, that's what you want. Now, with that said, the state motto of Virginia is Sic Semper Tyrannis, as always to tyrants. But New Hampshire beat us for the best of all possible state mottos. Live free or die. Now,
Yeah, Virginia's a little top down, whereas New Hampshire's bottom up.
What is the Western Australia state motto? Bar?
I don't actually know. I don't know.
Most people don't, unless it says it on the license plate. It's kind of like, you're asking a lot that people would know, because where else are you going to find out unless you look it up? So,
Yeah.
As is simple.
Some of them are just ridiculous in the extreme.
North to the future, like Alaska right there.
Yeah. We dare defend our rights, or we dare maintain our rights for Alabama.
California. Eureka! Yeah, there are a bunch of Rikas as it goes.
Yeah. Nothing without providence, nothing without deity. Don't go to Colorado, Sam. You wouldn't like it.
Nah.
Okay, Hawaii is a little rot. Ao Ki. I'm butchering this. Sorry. Oka. I like that it's not. It's in the Polynesian language
Hawaiian.
they speak. Yeah. The life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness. That's a little. I'd like to think it's a little more pithy when understood in the original.
Or would that be Wamao ke Iao Oke Aina Ikapono?
I'm willing to bet when they say it, it just rolls.
Oh, yeah, almost certainly.
That kind of thing. That's not the language that's, or excuse me, the alphabet is only 13 characters strong, is it?
I think it might be.
Sounds right. Yeah, sounds right off the top of my head. Yeah.
Maryland has 2 strong deeds, gentle words. Okay.
Oh, Louisiana's quite nice. It kind of throws back to the French leanings of the state, I suppose. Union, justice, and confidence.
Nothing wrong with that. That's fine. When I saw Kansas, I read Ad Astra. I'm like, ooh, they brought space and stars into it. And read it, and it's like, to the stars through difficulties. What? When shit gets hard, head for Mars? What are you saying?
Yeah, I guess that's why everyone's trying to go to Mars, right? Shit got too hard, right?
I gotta be honest, when it comes to Minnesota, I appreciate the French, but I think I prefer the Latin there. Kai sursum volo videre. That's... I long to see what is beyond. That's cooler. That's much cooler.
Montana? Silver and gold?
Gold and silver.
Missouri. Salus populi supreme lex esto.
New York
Welfare
is
of the people is the
surprisingly
highest
cool.
law.
Excelsior. With an exclamation
Excel-
mark. Okay.
Oh, North Carolina. I wish we could apply this to politics. Esse quam videre. To be rather than to seem.
Huh.
Rhode Island
That
is
is
just
good.
hope.
Isn't it just?
Rhode Island.
It's just hope.
Oh yeah, it is.
That's
yeah,
it.
Just
It's just hope.
just hope,
We
or as
can
they say in Latin,
Hope.
nothing.
Espera.
Texas, friendship, the most unexpected one yet. I
I don't
I
think
thought
I've
it would be
ever
like
met an-
independence at all costs, going our own way.
Friendship.
Yeah, fuck y'all. Something
but I mean-
Texan, right? Like
Well, it's friendship, not dependence.
Washington State is Alki. Chinook jargon, meaning by and by. Are you kidding me?
Okay. When did they do that?
They may as well have gone with cum si cum sa. Like this, like that.
That's what I mean. It's just sort of like
Sra,
the-
whatever will be, will be.
by and by. What does that mean? Whatever. Okay. Washington State.
Florida's is hold my beer.
I was saying, yeah, by and by just means like que sera sera. Whatever is. It is what it is. It's a lackadaisical, laid-back statement of, oh, by and by, I went to the levee today and saw the youth smoking the marijuana, but I didn't stop them. Hell, to each his own.
It be what it do.
Yeah, it be. Server 21, thank you for the $3 and the Weibo legs. George Carlin said that going by license plates, the truth lies somewhere between New Hampshire's Livery and Dye and Idaho's famous potatoes.
Okay, hold the phone. I just noticed something. Oklahoma, labor omnia vincit. Hard work conquers all things. Can I say the line? It's German.
I don't know. Can you? Will I have a channel afterwards? What are you going to say?
Yeah.
Arbeit macht frei. It's basically the same thing.
Oklahoma Uber alles? I don't understand. What do you...
Arbeit macht frei. Work makes you free.
Work makes you free. Okay.
Yeah, it's what was the
No.
sign writing over.
No.
Yeah.
Like in the
Over
sense of
the-
like,
over-
we've always been at war with Oceania? Like that kind of...
No. Arbeit macht frei. The Auschwitz. It's the sign over Auschwitz.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oklahoma needs to chill.
Apparently. Okay.
Yeah, I'll sound. Oh, I get it, Sam. Right?
And Oregon just needs to make sense, which it doesn't. She flies with her own wings. Not them raggedy borrowed ones, but her own.
God damn it, Oregon. Now is not the time for feminism.
What the fuck is that? She flies with her own wings. Like, meaning
Oh,
she
maybe
as an
it's-
Oregon she? Like, it's
Maybe liberty?
a declare of
wings.
independence? Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. It's a...
Yeah, wings of liberty, I'd say. Oh, no, or maybe the union itself. They're referring to the union as she, right? That makes sense?
Yeah.
Polly,
Yes.
I just went and looked to see if we had state mottos, right?
Sure.
So on this list it shows some. Looks like Western Australia does not have a state motto.
We should fix that.
Nor does South Australia.
What would Western Australia's motto be?
What's the Latin for I hate it here?
I fucking hate it here.
I don't know. Something to make everyone else feel small because it's so big, right? It'd be like
But no, you want to know what our
broad land and big dreams.
state
I don't know,
animals
something.
are, though?
Which animals? I'm sorry.
State animals? A state bird is the black swan.
Sure.
A state animal is the numbat.
Okay.
And then we have a state fish, which is the whale shark.
Huh.
That's kind of badass, I'm not gonna lie.
What is it? I've never seen a whale shark, to my knowledge.
You've never... You
Oh,
have.
bro.
Boop
they're
the whale
incredible.
shark.
What does that mean?
The whale shark that Platy and I kept posting from the Osaka Aquarium.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah,
Look at
they're fucking
these-
massive.
They are huge, man. Huge.
And fantastic
harmless.
modeling? Or whatever you call it?
Yeah, mottling. Yeah, I suppose that'd be right. They're like a giant domino.
I was thinking, what the fuck's wrong with his face? Nothing. Those are just little fishes. Oh, okay.
Yeah. They swim in front of the shark to pick up on the food that it usually
Yep.
chases down. Because it's a filter feeder, I think.
Yeah, it is.
What, it has like baleen? It doesn't have teeth?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you divers have climbed inside their mouths before, because when they open their mouths, they open them really, really wide. Like, bigger than that, even. Oh, there's one up there, actually. Third from the left. Above there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry, fourth from the left. My bad.
There.
Look at that dude. That's its mouth.
I just thought it was very close to the cameras compared to these two divers.
No.
No, they're big. They be big boys.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
that's our state fish.
I
Take that, South Australia, and your leafy sea dragon.
mean, I guess technically it's a carnivore and a predator, but
Mhm.
you know, Only technically.
Plankton. Oh my god.
Yeah. Give me the microwave nuggies. Like this.
Oh my god, Mom.
Well, and we also don't have a state mineral or gem. That's depressing.
That's, okay. I thought everybody did.
No,
No
apparently
state,
we also
state
do not.
flower?
We have a state flower.
What's that?
Red and green kangaroo paw.
No shit.
Yeah. Have you seen one?
Not
Have you ever seen one?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It looks like one too.
Brilliant.
Red and green kangaroo paw.
Trust the Australians to give something a common name that accurately describes what the fuck it looks like.
Sam, it looks like a fucking swan. Look at it.
It kinda do.
How dare she?
That's amazing.
I wanted that cake.
It's 2 and 1.
Yeah, what a win. Look, and it's not an accident. They all do.
21. Thank you, 721 for the $3. Does Australia have Kylie Minogue on any of its flags, or is she one of your state's animals or butts? Something tells me she should be somewhere. I don't know. I don't think she's on anything like that.
Oh, is a thing both made up of kangaroo fetuses, as well as a swan. Like this.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That is a very unique flower to have picked. I see why you did. See, Western Australia is winning, man. That's pretty cool.
But they have kangaroos, and they have swans. What are the odds?
Yeah, it was a well-chosen
Maybe God is
flower.
real.
I mean, there's just...
Maybe God is real and has a plan. Holy shit.
I can't tell. Is it blooming the green out of the red sprout, or is it just, it's all one sprout and it just changes color?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. I don't think I've ever actually seen one in person.
Huh.
They're not exactly common around where I am.
Cannibalistic wizard. Could be worse. Washington, the state gem is petrified wood. That's not so bad, man. Petrified wood could be cool. It's rock wood.
Yeah. I mean, you know what the state gem / mineral is for Victoria? Gold.
Oh,
They
that's
get
boring.
gold and we get fucking nothing.
That's lazy. What's that? Gold,
I mean-
platinum, silver. I'm sure those are all picked right off the top. Go bold. Go rhodium.
Well, gold,
I
it's
mean-
probably because they actually had a gold rush, right?
Yeah, big
And a
time,
lot
yeah.
of shit happened like around that gold rush. Although, in saying that, we also mine gold here.
Oh,
So-
down fucking Kalgoorlie.
Come on.
right?
Yeah, Kalgoorlie. Come to see the super pit. It's fucking massive.
It really is. It's terrifying.
Yeah,
You
it
want
is
to talk about
actually
some
genuinely
existential
terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, go see the super pit. But our state fossil is the go-go fish.
State
You guys got a state
fossil.
fossil?
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah. Apparently they went really fucking nuts with it. I've sent you like the fossil thing, but also just the list. We have state tartan. Why do we have state tartan?
Lots of Scotsmen.
Scottish and Scottish settlers. There was an exodus, if you will, of Scottish people to Australia a good while ago.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know.
Et tu,
I know, but
Samael?
like we have state tartan.
An exodus?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. It's fine.
Oh,
Lots
you
of,
want me? You
there's
wanted
lots
me to go
of
Greek with
G's
it?
in that word. I'm sure you're saying it correctly.
Eggs, not eggs, but exodus.
You're still saying it with
It's a soft X, Polly.
exodus. Think of it like it's CK. X.
Okay, when you pronounce it xi, I'll pronounce it exodus.
Listen, you're one of them Craig people. I don't want to hear about it from you. Pronounce this flower.
Poinsettia.
Thank you. Thank you. Sam, do you agree with that?
In English, sure.
Okay, well, okay, fair enough. If you could give me both English and then, is it the same word in France, in French, or
It's
are we
written the
taking the
same
word
way,
from
yeah.
French?
No, I don't think this is a French word, but the only real difference would be poinsettia.
And then in English, say it, please.
Poinsettia.
Good. See, we all had a T. Have you noticed that? Every one of us. Point.
Yeah, well, it's two T's, so it's hard.
What?
No, poinsettia.
Poinsettia. Poinsettia.
There's a T in there, right? The way you're saying it with a T.
Yeah, it's after the sound.
Am I?
No, you're P-O-I-N-T seta.
Poinsettia.
Now you're trying.
Poinsettia.
Yeah, now you're trying to drop. When I asked you just to say it, you said point seta. You did.
No.
It's recorded.
Apparently, that's the T.
What?
And it's not a problem. It's I think it's a good thing. It's like, come on, nobody says pizza without the T. Who the fuck goes around saying pizza? No one. Just talking about a tower they built wrong.
Italians.
Yeah.
Well, the T's supposed to be there, right?
The T that
It's like
isn't
that-
there is supposed to be there?
It's like you know. It should be pizzolato. Or pizzolato, rather.
As in Nick Pizzolatto?
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit, they cheesed the fuck out of that bad boy.
Oh, look at it.
That is a goo disc. It's awesome.
Oh, far. Speaking of, did you get any of those wonderful cheese fucking tsutsumi?
No.
Damn it! She
No,
showed me.
that was-
She
Yeah,
showed me
that
these
was-
little gooey cheese parcel things from Japan. She didn't get me any.
It was cheese mochi, and that was my sister's purchase.
Was it?
Yeah.
How much do
Yeah,
I have
I
to
never
bribe
had
your
any.
sister to send me some?
You can try.
Here's the fossil.
Ooh.
The only thing I knew for sure was this. Every son of a bitch that worked for him. They were all gonna be better off dead.
I seize up and wait for the double slam home of the slides because it just, yes! It just, kind of a 1911 nerd. It's fine. It's fine. Gamer Valine, thank you for the $9. Okay. I may have joked that Florida went with hold my beer, but seriously, they literally stole the real motto from the feds, which in any other case is hold my beer. Okay. So it's an ancient fish.
Yeah.
A lobed-finned fish.
Yeah. Look at it. It just looks so derpy. Just
It
It's gonna have like a set of mole grips, man. I wouldn't fuck with that fish.
oh yeah, that looks like it would clamp on and mess you up, man.
Mm.
Oh, you know what it kind of looks like? The ancestor to the whale shark.
I guess.
It does. Look. He's just kind of there. He's just kind of vibing.
I was thinking more along the lines of the moray. It looks like the fucking jaws clamp on, and then there's more jaws inside to take chunks out.
Okay, well that's horrifying.
Oh,
Thanks,
that's
Sam.
morays for you. Yeah, when the jaws open wide and there's more jaws inside, that's a moray.
Great.
Everyone
Thank you for that.
So, okay. Blaine thinks that the federal government's motto should be hold my beer. That's what I'm gathering from there. They literally stole the real motto from the feds, which in any other case is hold my beer. So if you're fucking up, the feds are like, hold on there, son. Let me show you how it's done. In Valine's
What,
mind.
and they fuck up harder?
That's right. Not to get into politics, because we don't do politics here, but that's what they just do with Texas. Texas is like, all right, we need to secure our border, that runs along Mexico. And the feds said, no, we do that. It may be your state border, but it's our national border. You cannot, governor. And so they proceeded to go to the Justice Department to tear down a bunch of the barbed wire along sections of the border, to tear it down far. Does that sound like that's a hold my beer moment? Like, you got to be kidding me. You're removing border security? As basic as barbed wire? What the fuck?
Thanks, assholes.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
How
exactly.
deep does the federal border go?
I'm sorry?
Is there a delimitation on the depth of the federal border? within Texas.
A delimitation?
something.
What do you mean?
Yeah. So see, you got the national border, right, which is controlled by the feds. Yeah.
Right.
How far back does Texas have to build their own border control for their own state border control?
I have
what I'd
never considered that before now. What happens if they build it like a half mile back and it's
This is what
thoroughly
I'm
within Texas? It's like, come on, you've created a demilitarized zone, basically. Yeah,
Yes,
and?
exactly.
Sam.
I don't. Is
It's
the law
it's
that
the
says that they
look.
can't?
It's the
I'd pay taxes for
it's
that.
just a rabbit-proof fence, but Texas.
Well, Molly
Yeah.
Cami
That's
says 100
perfect.
miles. My thought right away went to, because this is America, like all of the land that runs across the border, almost all the land that runs across the border is privately owned. It is all ranch land that's owned by individuals. So, when illegals are crossing, they're crossing into someone's backyard in a very real way. And they're not allowed to do shit about it.
Even the private landowners can't prevent people from trespassing.
If you have... If you've got land that runs right up against a national border, that's part of the reality of the land that you own, I guess. Which raises interesting questions of what would happen if you had a small island which you owned all the property of. So you own the island, like, Oprah does. And it was in a disputatious area.
So if it's part of the United States of America, he can't defend her own borders, is what you're telling me.
Yes. I'm not kidding. The Border Patrol will stop people deep into the state. 100 miles.
100
Border
miles.
Patrol is responsible for 100 miles, Gamer Valine says also. I had never stopped to think about it, how far Border Patrol's jurisdiction went, but I would believe the ladies here, Molly Okami and Gamer Valine. It sounds like they absolutely know.
It does make some sense.
Yeah. No, it does.
Make some sense, though.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
They're chasing someone. 100 miles is what, like an hour and a half via vehicle, or like, what would the 100 miles be? Like a month and a half walking, something like that.
Oprah owns an island, Kefki. Oh, hey, Kefki.
Yeah.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. But remember, and last thing on politics, she's oppressed by her own words. The lady who quite literally more than anybody else made Barack Obama president as an individual, not by money, but by her power of influence, saying, hey, take a look at this junior senator from Illinois that no one's ever heard of. And that's what got him on the ticket. Otherwise,
a woman that
nothing.
owns more land than probably most of the people I know put together.
And like with so many things, my position on that is you did it because she's a smart business lady. I wouldn't want to work for her because she sounds like a cruel taskmaster from what I understand. But through her personal through her personal business savvy and her personal selling herself as a brand, and people wanted to hear what she thought about books and to interview people, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and you made all this money. Yeah, okay, good for you. Oh, I'm also oppressed. You're a fucking moron. And that's when I get off the bus. You know what I mean? I'm getting off the train at this stop. What are you talking about? How could that possibly be? But, hey, I guess some people...
For reference, our good friend
The
on
only thing I
Doom.
knew for sure was this. Every son of a bitch that worked for him. They were all gonna be better off dead.
They really do ring with that metallic after clang. Ching! It's delightful. Gamer Valine, thank you for the $9. Ranchers and farmers are definitely not hiring private armed security to deal with criminal invaders here in Arizona. Oh, I wouldn't think so. No.
No, I hadn't heard that anywhere.
Why, that would be like some kind of, I don't know, hired militia of some sort. We wouldn't. There's no room for militias in America.
Don't you know that there's no need for militias? The requirement for them has been supplanted by the National Guard, Polly.
That's right.
I heard that on Twitter.com.
As have I, in many places, yes. Yeah, the need for the Second Amendment has been satisfied because the National Guard is armed, and it's just, you can't even believe that. But, they keep repeating it, so there you go. Bar.
Yes?
Let's talk about a gentleman by the name of Viper.
Oh! Yes.
I can't believe that's him.
Yes.
It just
I couldn't either. Oh my god.
So anybody who
Of
watches,
all the ways to hear about this man again.
I know. I was just like, what are you sending me here for? Far as the one who sent me this is before we went live. So Viper is Lee Arthur Carter.
Individual.
Yeah. This is oh, can't really see him here. Let me see if I can minimize him up. There he is, right there. There's Viper.
He is the genius. He is the genius behind the lyrical masterpiece known as "You'll cowards don't even smoke crack."
You're not bold enough to hit the pipe. And there
Nope.
it is.
Not bold enough to buy it off with Shotgun.
Yeah. This is the album of which Far speaks. You'll cowards don't even smoke crack. There it is.
Yeah. There's a reason why I said it in that specific way. You'll cowards.
Yeah.
Because that's how it's spelled.
Now, this might only be his 5th studio album, but don't let that confuse you. This man has literally hundreds of albums, literally.
He does. That's not an exaggeration either. Like, you may think we're exaggerating. No.
This is such a small amount of the actual albums that this guy has. Like, he's got You'll Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack 4.1.
Yeah.
You'll cowards don't even smack croak.
Don't even croak.
He should leave my people alone.
The Hidden Treasures Volume 3 album from 2022, entitled Pussy Boy, I'll Kill Ya, All I Need Is the Money.
What, to pay someone else to do it? You'll coward.
And he was the largest contributor to, though not the exclusive contributor, of 2013's legendary Kill Yourself, My Man, and I Have the Best Place and Chain Ever Made.
Oh, Viper.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Now this
Rappers
follows
playing-
up from his near legendary, though not quite at the level of Best Chain Ever Made. These rappers claim they hard when them fags never even seen the pen. I mean,
These are unreal.
these are actual
unreal.
albums, guys.
Like,
I'm not
this
being
is
funny, but
actually, yeah, like these are funny, but you have to remember we're not making this shit up.
my
These
guy,
are real.
my
These are
guy,
real.
I wouldn't want to be hard when I saw the pen. That would make me the word you used.
Let me see if we get an album cover for that one. That's
The album covers are fucking legendary.
there we go.
Yeah, there you go. There we go.
His album covers
Like-
aren't even selfies, man. They're worse. Like a lot of mirror shots from him in his bathroom.
Oh, that's the Ricardo Milos facial expression.
It
What the
is.
hell?
It is like, yeah, like this is actual legit.
Yeah. But
Like,
if you've ever watched, we can get rid of the fish now. If you've,
yeah, get rid of the fish.
if you've ever watched, we can get rid of the coin too.
Are you blaming the fish?
No, certainly not.
Yo, cowards, don't even smoke that fish.
The amount of albums this guy's put out, and there's a lot of repetitious stuff. Like he will do, like use the same beat 24 times. Sometimes there might be like a clap or a hi-hat change, or maybe a little bit of a bass drum alteration. Perhaps a tom-tom was put in, but not much. Usually it's just an identical beat, and he'll put new lyrics over it. I use the word lyrics very loosely.
Right?
It's
like it's not
more like
really
slam
lyrics in the
poetry than
statue were
anything.
dumb. Yeah.
But this guy, who, if you've ever watched Deadwing Dork,
Deadwing, yeah.
yeah, this is where I heard of him for the first time. Sequels and plans for 100 in total. Oh, yeah, that's right. He declared he was going to be the first rap trillionaire. Remember?
Oh yeah, right, yeah. Yeah,
Right.
like
And I'll go on a
quite
second date with
prolific.
Monica Bellucci.
But he's quite prolific in like what he puts out, even though it's all very similar in beat. There's just so much that he has put out that it's like it's a bit of a I don't even know, right? Like it's just a lot of things, of music. Quotation marks around the music there, but music.
I'm telling you, if he becomes a rap trillionaire, I'll ask Monica Bellucci for a second date. That's the likelihood.
man.
The cover of this album of y'all Yule cowards don't even smoke crack. The cover itself is a cropped and poorly scanned image of Viper's face sourced from the cover of his 2006 album, The Southwest Hooligan. I love it. You use a smaller cropped picture of a previous album cover because sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because why not? You
were-
already had the
if you were-
picture.
If you're an actually good artist, you could genuinely do something like that. You remember how you did the Weibo's Scarface poster,
Uh-huh.
Polly? Yeah, that's taking like an actual picture of her face and then modding it up and reusing it.
Yeah. But this is a little different from that because he didn't actually edit it. He just cropped it and scanned it in poorly.
Very poorly.
Which just adds to the whole the whole vibe of Viper.
So I'm sure there's at least one person out there going, what the fuck, Far and Polly? What are you talking about this guy for? Well...
Oh, there's a reason. So, man
There he
accused
is.
of kidnapping woman, holding her against will for 4 to 5 years at Southeast Houston home. Does he look familiar to anyone?
He's like he's seen better days. That man's seen the pen.
Yeah,
Oh man.
certainly has now.
When Far said, you know Viper? And I just kind of like spaced out. And like somebody in chat said, I thought you meant Viper Sword. That's who I thought right away. And no, Viper. And I'm like,
Oh yeah.
oh, the most prolific
Yeah.
artist in the history of hip hop. Artist and hip hop very
Yeah.
loosely. You know,
Yeah, I had to just say, Yule cowards don't even smoke crack. Remember that guy? Like,
God damn.
because that's what I remember him by, honestly. Because that line is just hilarious to me. Like, since I found this, like maybe a few hours before the stream started, I've just been like repeating myself over and over, like, "Yule cowards don't even smoke crack." Because I think that's exactly how the tune of the thing goes.
yeah.
if I remember correctly.
His every hook is very sing-songy slam poetry like that. He doesn't figure
Yeah, but it's so
He just
funny to
says
me.
a line, you know.
Yeah, but it was just so funny to me, that line. And it's just, since I saw this, I've just been saying it over to myself, like, silently in my own room by myself like a crazy person. But it's like, oh, yeah, he's been arrested now.
So
Huh.
let's
okay.
I don't know anything about this man's arrest, so by all
I
means,
don't
let's find
really
out.
either.
As we said, his name is Lee Carter, and he's like, a man's been arrested. A man has been arrested and accused of kidnapping a woman and holding her against her will at his Southeast Houston home for several years. That is not funny. That's
No, it's not. But what is kind of funny, but not funny at the same time, is that there's been an album cover that has been floating around that I'm not
Oh,
sure if
yeah.
it's actually real or not, but it looks exactly like something he would make. And it's kind of related to everything here. I want to know if it's real or not, because if it is real, that is humorous in a very dark sense, and also just kind of a whoa, man. Like, look at this.
Oh man.
Like, it's hilarious, but at the same time, you're like, it's a bit sobering, right? Because you're like, oh shit, years, right? It said years.
Uh-huh. In that
He was just advertising.
garage.
Yeah.
You know my
You're
first
just
question that I
advertising
had
it, my
looking at
dude.
this picture?
Yeah. What?
Why did you cut that tree down? It was covering that fucking hovel. I don't.
I
There was a
I
squirrel.
don't know. Maybe he had his own squirrels. Oh man.
Oh my god. You know my dad has some strong opinions on flipping houses that you shouldn't do it. And his reasoning why is the people that, for every 1 or 2 stories you hear about somebody successfully flipping a home, because you got to think in terms of like smaller budgets. You don't buy a small little shit box and then sell it for 3 times its value. And that's what jokers are thinking. What they end up doing is having in their possession an absolute shitbox home that they're not going to be able to sell for anywhere near. So the idea is buy a home that's worth 2 or 3 times that value. And that's usually what scares off most people, because they're thinking of buying a little $50,000, $40,000 bungalow somewhere. You know what I mean? And then selling it for well over 100, more like 150. And it's like, that's the fantasy. What they end up doing is buying a $30,000 or $40,000 house. They get it reappraised, not by the scumbag who originally appraised it. And like Sam, the electrical work in it is just disastrously beneath code. We were talking about code a little while before, like basic safety code. I mean, you know what I mean? There's bare wiring everywhere. There's no heat in the house. That it on and on and on, and it's going to cost you at least what you paid for it to bring it up to, not fanciness, but just habitability by people legally. Yeah, and that's what I think.
Bring it above Howard standards.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's what I think when I look at this house. I'm like, man, that house is not anywhere up to code. And wouldn't it be nice if you could buy that and just clean all the nightmare and shit out of it? But it's probably, God, like the pipes are probably fucked. The electrical work's probably fucked. Like, do you know what I mean?
Just bulldoze it at that point, right?
Yeah. Like termites like fucking crazy. It's structurally unsound. The roof needs replacing. Like, oh, fucking level it.
It's got boards in it that just labeled Howard. Yeah.
But
Yeah, no, I agree. Bulldoze.
I agree with far this very well could be a legitimate cover. People are like, no one would ever put out a cover like that. Are you sure? Because you don't know Viper's
Have
career.
you seen Viper's other covers?
Uh-huh.
Like the other fucking images he's used. Like this is absolutely something he would do.
Yep.
Which makes it even which is hilarious because, oh my god, look at this fucking image. But it's also really just, not funny at the same time, because you're like, Jesus fucking Christ, I kind of hope he didn't do this.
If only for the poor woman that was living in that tiny little fucking garage.
Exactly.
They say garage loosely. Oh, nice.
Hey. Thank you, Ruffle Waffles, for the $5. Hi, Samael. Hi, Ruffle Waffles. Oh, hold on, I did that wrong.
Oh no.
Ruffle Waffles?
Nice. Boom. Okay. So let's read what Mr. Carter, 52, with the stellar hairline, was up to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really is right up there in the stars, isn't it?
This is reminding me of Coolio's hair. Remember when he lost all his hair and he just had the two braids coming off his head that were actually just extensions?
Oh, no.
Oh. No, but it's given me weird images. Don't look it up. It's okay.
No,
it's
it's
okay.
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, all right.
Coolio.
I want to know what happened to
hair.
Viper though.
Well, we'll find out.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It looks like the male version of Sorceress off of fucking He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. But bad.
Why did you just shave your head? Honestly, you would have looked fine. Just shave your head, man.
He looks like a bold goth.
Yeah.
Go with Mongolian war braids or something, my dude. That's just sad.
It's not like you don't
I bet he doesn't even smoke crack.
Oh, wow. I guess you don't know Coolio's background story.
No,
he did.
No, I don't.
He did for several years before he got into hip hop. He was a crackhead.
Well, okay then. That was supposed to be a Viper joke, but you know.
Yeah, no, I get. He was a big success story about getting the fuck off of crack. He went out. You know the National Forest fire services that they have, where you got to be out there chopping down the shit. I don't know enough about it, and I was a Boy Scout too. Where you're chopping down all the removing all the underbrush that's extremely highly flammable, even in a wet environment. It's just a tinderbox. And so they end up removing all that material from the high fire risk zones and so on. It's a lot of manual labor is the short version of the story. Not heavy lifting. You're just out there all fucking day. This guy wanted to get off crack. I need to get away from all my friends. He signed up for that, being from the city in southern Los Angeles, and just says, fuck it, I'm going out to the woods. And did, and went cold turkey. And he said it was rough, but never smoked crack again.
Hey, man, you gotta kind of respect that play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he lived a little crazy for the rest of his life, so he's always kind of a little weird guy. But just like you said, Sam,
But he wasn't on crack.
Yeah, you got to respect that. The guy got himself off crack in it the cleanest way imaginable. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go breathe clean air and hard work and get off this shit. And it's like, oh, okay then.
Clean my lungs. I'm gonna clean the forest.
Yeah.
He literally went out to the woods and came back a better man.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he had done a lot of damage to his cardiac muscle over the years, and he passed away before his time, before it should have been. You know what I mean? He's dead now. Rest in peace. It's kind of we're laughing at a dead man, by the way. But
Yeah. Oh,
I
great.
did that all the time.
So back to Viper and the
back
woman
to
that
this guy.
kidnapped.
Yeah. It's just, why is this guy lasting past his time? That's my question. Okay. Despite getting out of, okay, wait a minute. Lee Carter, 52, is charged with aggravated kidnapping. He was arrested Thursday. He is in the Harris County Jail with a bond set at $100,000. Would all your albums you couldn't raise a 10% bond?
Seems a
Yeah,
little low.
probably not. I mean, I do you really think he makes money off these things, Polly?
He was going to be the world's first rap trillionaire. All right. So I figure somehow.
Yeah, but he's a
I don't know.
lolcow.
Call me back, Monica.
People made money off NFTs. You think I know how that works? No, I got to rely on CoffeeZilla to explain half of it to me. If you don't watch CoffeeZilla, you should. It's actually a really good channel.
If I got a phone call right then, I was gonna shit.
Despite getting out of the situation back in April, on Friday, Houston police were back at the home investigating a tip that the woman might still be there. Police performed a welfare check at the home along Perry Street. The investigation, quote, they made the arrest for the outstanding aggravated kidnapping warrant, says Michael Collins, commander of the Houston Police Department. The concern is that we possibly had an individual located inside the residence, perhaps locked inside one of the interior rooms. Why did you put I don't think you need to quote him so exactly as the That's what the ellipsis is for you. But I digress. Because, yeah, that wasn't me. The is actually in here. The initial incident happened in April of 2023. According to court documents, officers responded on April 7th, 23, to a home located at the 5200 block of Perry Street in the southeast neighborhood of Houston for a kidnapping in progress. When they arrived, they heard a woman's voice coming from a window of the home. Who wrote this? Coming from the window. Okay. Sam gets it. Officers began to speak to the window, who told them about.
Speaking to the window, you see.
Oh, nymph of the window, what is your wisdom?
They brought a wine glass and began to tap upon it.
Crack.
The vibrations.
Don't do crack. It's not a thing. You're not a coward for not doing crack. Don't worry. That's the wisdom of the nymph of the window.
Mm-hmm.
Officers began to speak to the window, who told them about 4 or 5 years she was pregnant and panhandling off. You were pregnant for 4 or 5 years? Oh no, 4 or 5 years before she was pregnant and panhandling off Alameda, Genoa. Okay. At that time, the suspect, identified as Lee Carter, legendary MC of prolificness, pulled over and gave the woman $1. Oh no. That's how they met? She was pregnant and panhandling, and he pulls over? To give her $1. The court document said Carter asked the woman if she needed help. The woman said she needed help, and Carter said he would help her. Who wrote this?
Yeah, who the fuck wrote this?
I'm sorry. This is not funny what happened to this woman at all. This is a tale of tragedy, but you're not doing well to make me, feel her plight. I'm just saying. Okay. The woman said she needed help, and Carter said that he would help, and he told her to get in his car.
Okay.
The woman got in his car, and he drove to...
Listen,
and he told her to get in the car, which she did, period. This isn't high-end, iambic pentameter here. Okay. The woman got in his car, and he drove to his home on Perry Street, which was on the street of Perry, where the woman said that he had been holding her against his will for the past 4 to 5 years. The document said the woman told police Carter repeatedly forced her to have sex with him, forced her to take drugs, and prevented her from leaving the house by locking her inside the quote-unquote garage. The woman said she did not have a shower in the garage, so, from time to time, Carter would allow her to leave the room to shower.
Oh, man.
The woman said she never saw anyone else in the home while she was there, but could hear Carter arguing with other women while she showered. She said on numerous occasions when Carter would take her from the garage to the home, but the garage is attached to the home. Okay, whatever. Take her from the garage to the home. She attempted to run away and escape. Each time, Carter would run after her, grab her, and return her to the garage and lock her inside again. The woman's... Now, we read a WikiHow on how to escape an attic. I'm sure that could have been useful here.
Mm-hmm. If only she could have accessed WikiHow.
Well, yeah, we're assuming that there was some kind of Wi-Fi or general connectivity and that she had a tablet or phone on her.
Yeah, considering she was panhandling prior to, almost certainly not.
I don't know where you live, Sam, but the panhandlers around me have better shoes than I do and a newer model phone.
Well, stop being so charitable, Polly.
Oh, I'm not. Them motherfuckers are just looking for fentanyl money. Anyway. The woman said she played with Carter and... Wait, the woman said she pled with Carter to let her go almost daily, but was threatened with physical violence. She said when she begged him to leave, Carter would force her to take pills along with crack cocaine and other illegal drugs. Because you'll ain't cowards, he told her.
Mm-hmm.
Causing her to become physically unable to leave. She said she told Carter on numerous occasions that she didn't want to take the drugs, but he continued to force her to take them. The document said the woman told Carter... wait a minute. I just didn't big and ate this. That's one of the problems I'm having.
The document said the woman told police.
Yeah, the woman told police Carter provided her with chips and snacks for food, but she was hardly able to get a full meal. More than most of us get in a day, let me tell you. When she spoke to police, the woman said that she had not showered in almost 2 months. She said she was able to text police because Carter allowed her to use his laptop where she used a Text Now application to contact 911 dispatch and tell them she was being held against her will. The woman said she had been able to escape once before, but she ended up in the hospital, and Carter came and picked her up and locked her in the garage once again. And then he put up boards on the exterior of the garage window to prevent her from escaping again.
Jesus Christ.
Put her in the garage again, and then he's escaping again to prevent her from escaping a second time, or to prevent her further escapes. The documents said that there was a makeshift toilet inside the garage that did not flush, a sink with a faucet, and a dripping spigot, a mattress covered with vomit, assorted chips, and a few Twinkies.
Which will still be there to this day.
Past the house, deteriorating. The document said that officers said the victim was... The document said that the officers said... Officers said in the documents the victim was extremely malnourished and weighing approximately 7 pounds with a pungent stench. Her clothes were very dirty and she had no shoes. A neighbor told the police she had never actually saw anything going on in the home, but from conversations with Carter, they believed there may have been illegal activity happening in the house. Okay,
which they didn't report because it's that kind of neighborhood.
Yeah, well, snitches get stitches. And, sort of a bad environment to get stitches in. They were actually at my door talking to me when a gal came clawing out of the window that you see barricaded up. See, this is why you start statements like that with a quotation mark so it doesn't seem like you yourself are typing. When a gal came clawing out the window. Said...
Well, they got the quotation at the end.
Right.
It's not at the start.
Yes. And the comma goes on the outside of the quotation mark. Even if it is there, it doesn't... Anyway. Said Jedediah Bites. Seriously.
That's your name?
Jedediah Bites.
Jedediah Bites. Oh my god.
It sure does. The neighbor told police they believe that there may have been human trafficking or that porn may have been being made with the woman at the home. Quote, Alba gave me a red flag, Bites said. Everything from day one was a red flag. He didn't do anything. There wasn't a red flag. Wait. Everything from day one was a red flag. He didn't do anything that wasn't a red flag. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, all right. But yet when the police talked to you didn't think to mention any of this. I don't know. A screaming woman crawling out of a window and a dude like grabbing her and dragging her back home. I'm not somebody to get in other people's business, but that sounds like some territory for a concerned citizen to take action, no?
Yeah, that seems like a time to maybe call the cops. Maybe at the very fucking least.
Okay. At one point, Carter actually told Bites about the women who he kept inside the home. Quote, he had just kind of explained that he had some girls that were there, and he never used the word locked up, but he was kind of protecting them from themselves, he said. From the sounds of things, she would call him his boyfriend, her boyfriend. So, I mean, it was kind of mutual weirdness, I guess. Okay, so the arrest. Okay. This is...
Okay.
On Thursday, they went to arrest Carter. He was booked at the Harris County Jail where he's facing a charge of aggravated kidnapping. The judge says bail at $100,000. He's ordered not to have contact with the victim. Among several conditions of release, if Carter bails out, he will be required to wear an ankle monitor, and his many hundreds of albums will be confiscated. A public defender told the judge that Carter has lived in Houston his entire life and is employed as a real estate broker.
Yeah.
Because from the look of that house, he really knows his real estate. Additionally, the public defender said that Carter has 7 children, ranging from 1 to 31 years old.
Why do you... Okay. That's a lot of children over a vast age range.
Spectral umbrella. Well, that bites.
Yeah.
The next 2 paragraphs are just painful.
Okay. Where's the victim? After hours of knocking on Carter's front door, asking if anyone's... Jesus, really? Hours? That's your fucking wellness check? After hours of knocking on Carter's front door, asking if anyone was inside, police officers made forcible entry to the home. Took their training in Uvalde, did they? Due to the very serious nature of the warrant and aggravated kidnapping, you rushed right into action. We had exigent...
You nearly did it then. You nearly did it, you fucker.
Hey, this ain't horseshoes or atomic warfare, my friend. I didn't in the point. Close ain't it. Exigent circumstances? Do you mean extant? I don't think exigent fits there. I think it's extant.
Yeah?
Extant is existing currently.
Well, I mean, exigent... requiring urgency, right? So due to the very serious nature of the warrant and aggravated kidnapping, we had exigent circumstances.
To get our whisk and make some scrambleds?
I'm gonna fucking maim you, Otter.
To make entry. But we waited 4 hours because we was banging his hot beats off the cloud. We would not have entered a residence without a warrant unless we had serious concerns about somebody's safety. And that window just kept talking, yo. And again, due to that, the nature and the severity of the allegations in that incident report and the complainant's statement. Inside, they found a TV playing and a dog, which was rescued by Bork. The woman's... I was B-A-R. I'm assuming Bark is like... I don't know what I'm just trying to guess what it would stand for.
I don't know.
Baddies against road killers? I don't know.
I'm assuming R is rescue. K is probably canine spelt wrong. I kind of want to know. The woman Carter is accused of holding captive, sexually abusing, and forcing her to take drugs was nowhere to be found. Houston police tell KPRC2 that they do have other leads to follow, but are not able to release any additional information. Christian Terry and Gagu Golding, you have done an incredible service with this fine reporting.
So there's nothing wrong with it whatsoever.
Gage Golding is an award-winning TV news reporter and anchor. Maybe the special award.
No. Oh, okay. This should be good.
Alex says extenuating, as in, yes, extenuating circumstances.
Viper dog, what the hell? I'm just reading the comments underneath. Viper dog, what the hell? You old cowards don't even smoke crack. There it is, Far. They expect us to believe this?
It's been making
this is all
it's been
because
making
of
the rounds. But it's
Good
been
old-
making the rounds on Twitter, though. That's how I even found out about this. Because people are all like, Viper, what the hell? You know? Like, they're all just in utter disbelief that, yeah, he's being arrested for this.
Good old Bobby John there says, "What? You saying this guy couldn't get a girlfriend? Come on, he's gorgeous. An Adonis. Sure, his hair may be thin slightly, but those features, those eyes, perfect pearly white teeth, and that class president personality. He has it all. Women falling over themselves to be with this handsome hunk." I appreciate you, Bobby John.
Yeah. Bobby John came 4 hours ago with the heat. Women falling all over themselves to be with this handsome hunk and Adonis. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's just appreciate his visage once more.
Mm-hmm.
It really doesn't even look like him, but it kind of does. I don't know. I wouldn't recognize him not in a blurry bathroom photograph. That's the problem.
Man, he been smoking that crack. That's what that is right now.
Well, he ain't no coward.
Right?
Mm-hmm. He smokes the crack.
He in love with the Goku.
That fucking song, man. Why'd you bring that shit up? I hate it so
I
much.
had to hear it. Now you have to hear it.
Oh, I got it for the low. Stupid song. Movie Bob, thank you for the $3 and the Weibo legs. I'm very turned on by this article, not by the kidnapped woman. She sounds a little old for me. But those Twinkies, can I have them to eat?
Can we go back to the I'm in love with the cocoa?
Sounds like Movie Bob. Oh, yeah, and that reminds me, down $9.50 for the Laredo Gun Master down there, if anyone who's interested.
Oh, seriously, guys. Hit that up. It's great. It's really good.
So, Sam sent a couple of interesting articles. Far, you're freshly
Yes.
back from abroad.
Yes.
7 personal submarines that let you explore life under the sea.
Oh.
Under the sea.
Yeah.
Do they blow up?
No, but there are Logitech controllers everywhere.
Oh.
This is also from the Rob report, so you can expect them to be like multi-billion-dollar craft, just because that's what the Rob report does. Reports on luxury shit. We also have the 6 most haunting UK fungi, because apparently people like torturing me because I find certain...
Return up the shroom.
Yeah.
I had to go out of my way to find some that we'd not already done.
Yeah.
Okay, so be grateful.
We still have the 15 laziest animals on Earth and 10 coolest lizards in the world. 10... I've never been able to get this word right. 10 etymological? 10 etymological controversies over well-known names, like Korea, for example. 10 neighbor disputes that ended in violence. Still got that. Hedgehogs, horse placenta, and 12 more weird health foods in history. 10 things that history books didn't tell you about Pablo Escobar, South American drug lord Pablo Escobar.
Mm-hmm. With his cocaine hippos.
He's the one. That's exactly right. Yes. And 10 surprising things about Edgar Allan Poe. I like Poe.
Oh, the suspense is killing me.
I mean, I like Poe's writing, is what I should say. Poe himself was a little
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah, not so much the opium or the cousin marrying. The writing is what I mean.
Yeah. The underage cousin marrying.
Was she underage too?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Son of a bitch. Wait, horse what now?
Oh, that's what you're focusing on.
Pop-Tart, how you doing? Good to see you.
Hey, puppy.
Uh...
Real quick, guys. Real quick. If you ain't already subscribed, that button right there, it needs to be touched. Like the like button.
It needs to be touched like the like button. Streamlabs.
Good call.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm working on it.
You are getting much closer. It's becoming frightening.
One day I'll get that probably done.
Maybe the word one?
The etymological.
Why not?
I've already
The word one.
Yeah, I've already forgot how to say it far. It's fine. I mean,
Don't worry. Etymology is kind of my domain.
the study of bugs.
No, that's entomological. We're doing etymological.
You own a sad little island.
But I can speak goodly.
All right, so you want to do
I told you I was gonna bully him for.
Etymological. There we are. 10 word controversies over well-known names. Korea. Is it Korea or Korea? Meaning Korea or Corea for those that have me in your pocket.
Pocket otter.
Do you like how they put like the X's there to indicate that, like, yeah, we've got all sorts of tank traps and giant moats and
Yeah, this means death.
uh-huh.
This is this is Fukov's line. Oh, was there a soldier called Fukov? No. If you step here, you will be made to fuck off.
Edgar's cousin was only 13 when they married, and she died of tuberculosis at 24. Fuck!
Bro.
Damn, cannibalistic wizard. Okay.
Oh, hello, Grizilla.
Where? Oh, right there. Hey, Grizz. How's
Hey,
it going?
Godzilla.
Always happy when Grizilla comes around. Okay, Korea. The word Korea, with a K, was derived from the Koryo dynasty, which was called... Sam, you know what? You're up to bat, buddy.
Am I? Okay.
Yeah.
All
Bigger, smaller? What do you want? What do you want?
No, that's
Oh,
That was
wow.
weird, man. I don't even know.
Whoa.
Yo.
about there.
The
About
10
that,
strangest
lovely.
cases involving dildos? Look, that's a big dick picture.
Whoa, oh my god.
Like, this is how a man loses his channel because of something that's off on the side.
Yes.
There's no cock like horse cock. Anyway.
So, Sam, you had some
Send yours.
Koreans for us.
Okay.
So to speak.
Rooftop Koreans. The word Korea was derived from the Koryo dynasty, which was called Gaoli in Chinese and Kurai in Japanese. I think I'm getting that right. The first Western
correct.
reference to the country was from the 13th century Franciscan friar William of Rubruck, who called it Kaole. I think that would be. Over the centuries, Westerners used various forms, Korea appearing in the 16th century and Korea in the 18th. By the 20th century, Korea was accepted in English, while variations of Korea were used in Romance languages. That's true. In French, Corée, with a C. But some say that the English spelling was actually a nefarious Japanese plot. This
That's what the
theory-
Koreans say. They
Shockingly.
fucking hate the Japanese.
True.
The place the Japanese invaded repeatedly and brutalized for centuries? No.
No,
They wouldn't start
They think they're
rumors.
all they think they're all Han Chinese there anyway. Which is not untrue. This theory is
Whoa,
based on
careful, buddy. It's not...
They are not the original Chosun people that migrated there from Siberia. Okay, they're Han Chinese by ethnicity.
I'm saying it's an old fight you don't want to step into the middle of, is what I'm getting at.
Oh yeah, I'll step into the middle of the Koreas. What's the worst?
We've
that could
already
happen?
got a fucking street war with the Japanese at location 1. I don't want you bringing the Koreans into it too.
Bring it! It's a new year. I got new weapons. Like that M132 flamethrower that Zanuk was showing off earlier. This theory is based on the notion that while Old English maps from the 19th century spelled the country as Korea, it was renamed Korea. I'm just gonna let that sink in. By the Imperial Japanese, so Japan would appear first in English language dictionaries.
Huh.
Chung-Yong-Wook. Chung-Yong-Wook? Woke? I'm going with that.
Probably.
An historian.
Isn't that the
historian-
weirdest thing? That people treat H's like vowels.
Well,
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't think that's no.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it's
$3.
necessary, but like I've heard people say "and
Yeah.
harmonica."
Hey, that's not right.
Yeah, no, an harmonica and a harmonica are two different things. It's important to distinguish the two. I think so, anyway. Serpent21, thanks for the $3. He says, I was very interested in studying the Italian Dolomites, but grew tired of the topography. I switched to a simpler layout, Monica Bellucci's breasts. Fair enough.
That is simpler.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a holdover from the Romance languages. Dropping the H when it comes to because you know in Spanish and as well in French the H is a very 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 subtle sound. So yeah, preceding it with an N of an N tends to help with that. But anyway,
Hey Sam, here's one
Mhm.
for you. Okay, quick little side
What's
note.
that?
Ready?
Mhm.
Tell me when you spot the problem. The guy's telling me that's not even true. You don't even know if that person existed. And I said, well, what do you mean? I on the documentary evidence is there. And we're talking about a particular emperor of the Byzantine Empire, a particular Roman emperor after Justinian, because things get a little iffy after Justinian's fall. So we're having this nerdy Rome debate. Imagine that. Guys thinking and arguing about Rome, you know?
a Byzantine discussion, if you will.
Nice. Okay. So we're arguing over emperors following Justinian, which isn't as clear of a path as like the Wikipedia page would make you think. It's actually a commonly known
Yes.
thing that, yeah, there were people that were emperor in name, but yeah, not really. Like things were a lot shakier than that. So he goes,
Yeah, there were a few Bidens there.
damn it, Sam. Okay. But that guy was just like the family head, and you don't even know that. The documents don't even exist. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yes, they do. That's how we know to even name the guy that the documents exist. You have to go over things that you really know. You don't even know what you're saying. And he got cold with it. Like, you don't even know what you're saying. This isn't your area of study. And I said, you're an Anglophile. You study pre-war Britain. What do you mean it's not my area of study? like in the sense of like, where the fuck do you get off, right? You know, are you kidding me? And he goes, you have to go with what you know. Listen, like the Gaius Julius Caesar we know existed in the same way we know how to say his name.
Guys, Julius Caesar.
Well, thank you. I just sat there staring at him for a second, waiting for the irony to sink in, like we know how to say his name.
Gaius Julius.
Well, and I said, dude, the letter J didn't even exist at the time. What are you talking about? I just needed to hear someone agree with me that somebody actually.
No, absolutely.
I realize it's a really
absolutely.
nerdy argument, chat, but Jesus, when somebody's going to come at you like that, it's one thing to condescend somebody. It's nothing to condescend somebody about something that you have no fucking idea about and you're just guessing as you go. That's dangerous, man, because you could look like an asshole.
right.
There were people standing around, and somebody said, yeah, man, the J didn't come around until like the 1700s, man. It's a pretty recent invention. Like the and then the girl that was standing beside him that I didn't even know knew anything about this. Apparently, she's like, she isn't in school. She's studied linguistics back in high school or whatever, and said, yeah, the J sound didn't even exist. It was all E. Like, you know.
Julius. Yeah. So, boys and girls of the chat, if ever you really want to fuck with somebody that thinks they're clever when it comes to Roman history, just drop that in. Just slide that in. See if you can get around to good old Julius Caesar there and drop the guy as Julius Caesar.
But with that said, I think Caesar rolls off the tongue a lot better than Kaiser does. That's just my call.
I don't know, man.
Far weigh in. What do you like, Kaiser or Caesar?
Yeah, type.
I wasn't even aware he was supposed to say Kaiser.
Yeah.
To be honest, I could just read it as Caesar.
Well, sure, because it sounds good, right?
But there's no
Well,
cedilla.
yeah.
There's no cedilla denoting the soft C before an A. So yeah, it's a hard C.
Sam,
Dem's
not
the
everyone
rules.
has taken linguistics.
No, but this is the thing. What's the point of me learning these things if not to help other people be right all the time?
Holy shit. I mean, I guess that's one goal. It's
Right. Look, the people in the chat are eventually going to have to condescend to someone, and I don't want them to be wrong when they do condescend to people.
we're on the
Because of
internet. You don't need a reason to condescend to anybody.
They would do it
It's not-
anyway.
it's not about a reason, all right? They've got to be right when they condescend to people. Otherwise, they're going to be like that guy that you were talking to. They're going to look like an absolute fool.
Yeah, but that was IRL. That's different.
I like to think of this, Polly, as real life help. just as much as it is online. Okay. I want
We're
people,
in a
everybody in the
virtual
chat,
bar. It's
right? But I want people to be able to leave from here. Okay, go away and employ the strong Valenian approaches to the dialectics. Shout out to you, sister.
Valine is not just our doorman here, okay? She's also a teacher of proper technique of, denouncing people right to their face.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone should be able to do it. It's a vital skill.
Condescending is fun, says Frank. Yeah. That's,
Yes. Absolutely it is. And look, I might end up arguing with some of these wonderful people here in chat on Twitter someday, and I want them to bring their A game. Seriously, love y'all. Okay, so
I believe you were at the 1908 Olympics.
slightly before, yeah. Chung Yong Wook, and that's tripped me up now. That's really messed with me. A historian from Seoul National University. It's Snoo. Believes that the Japanese.
No, and I should have just typed out. I was supposed to say, yeah, I also thought of, turkey and cheddar on a Kaiser roll too, guys. It's fine. I did. It's fine. Go ahead, Sam. You're saying.
Believes that the Japanese pushed the change for the 1908 Olympics so Japanese athletes would appear first. The only real evidence he presents is a 1912 memoir by a Japanese official complaining of rebellious Koreans spelling their country name with a C, though he's sure there is more evidence hidden in archives. Proponents of the theory, hyperlinked, claim that Korea is spelled with a K only in English-speaking countries, although this would be a surprise to anyone with an atlas in Berlin or Helsinki.
Shocker! The Korean person thinks that this is all conspiracy from Big Japan. Like,
in 2000.
Have I told anyone? Like, I feel like I have said this before, but the experience of my mum and my sister visiting, not Japan, Korea, right? At the time they visited, for some reason, I guess it was an anniversary or something, right? Just on the television when they would turn it on, it was all anti-Japanese stuff. Just, yeah, fuck the Japanese, they did this to us, they did that to us. Fuck them. Like, whoa, guys, calm the fuck down. I mean, I get it was bad, but, whoa. Because you go to Japan, right? They just have Korean stuff just up. You know, you go to, like, the claw machines and they have, like, all the Korean boy band bullshit in the claw machines. They're playing Korean dramas on their TV. Like, it's just such a weird, comparison between the two, you know? The Koreans still, to this day, really, really don't like the Japanese, or at least a certain chunk of them don't. So, this is not exactly surprising that there is a Korean scholar out there that's like, yeah, the whole reason we spell it with a K is because the Japanese tried to fuck us over in this weird, inconsequential way.
It's the same reason the Turkish changed the name of their country without changing the way you say it, because we ain't connected to no damn bird.
Yeah, it's just like, okay,
I still love that.
You guys realize... But, like, you guys fucking realize that it doesn't really matter, right? People will spell it with a K or a C depending which language they're speaking. In the same way of, like, technically in Japanese, Australia starts with an O, because Australia. That's how they say it. Like, yeah, like, it's just the way languages work. Weird shit happens.
I was gonna say, I mean, Aikokujin is English, right? English, European? Can't remember. Doesn't even sound like a damn thing.
Yeah, but you get what I mean? It's like, you guys, it's not that deep. They just started spelling Korea with a K at some point. It happens. Like, and it's a bit weird that it's like, oh yeah, we have this one source. We have this one source we found in this library of this crazy guy saying, yeah, the Japanese fucked us over in the Olympics. That's, alright.
Oh man, all of this is so politically correct. Good God.
Oh,
Okay,
I've
I
gotta say,
regret this
Polly,
immediately. I regret this.
Hey, hey, Yankee. Maybe we can make fun of Americans and it'll be fine. No.
Huh.
No.
Squaw. Oh God, no.
Oh God, no.
Burma,
Yeah.
Myanmar,
I'm,
moving on. Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I gotta
that's
be
a
honest with you, Polly.
fantastic picture. Look at that.
Ooh.
I love that water stone. I'm sure there's a name for it. Not this, the feature, not this particular one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the stack. I think that's what that's called, isn't it? When you got a big stone rising out of the water like that used to be part of the land, but the seas eroded it away.
Is something called a
Or
stack?
eroded it off.
STACK?
I think so, yeah.
I love it.
I think so.
I love any time
I'm
you
going
see
back to
like
my-
lone trees or tree off on like a little
Yeah.
rock. It's great.
Nature prevails, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll make you think of like Lonely Island. You know. Oh, Far. You want to talk about loneliness amid many?
Amid the minties.
Amid the
Sure.
minties? We came across this picture and I
Amid
couldn't delete it
minties.
because I don't know what I want to do with it, but we saw it and we were all horrified. I just
Okay.
felt the
Okay,
need to
show
do
me.
it.
mental-
Horrify me.
Okay.
I'm mentally preparing
Horrify me.
myself.
Mentally scar me.
I'm gonna go with the
Do
larger.
it.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. I think. Yeah, maybe.
You're gonna recognize it because we watched a documentary about it. But boom,
Oh, the bold city.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Look at that picture, though. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Sam guessed correctly. Can you guess what my favorite part of this picture is?
The Coca-Cola.
It is the Coca-Cola
in
sign.
one.
Yes.
Well done.
That's a joke, but holy shit, I actually got it.
You nailed it. Yes. That was it.
I was saying it's just like the one thing I could actually recognize in the entire image, besides like people walking down the street, the trash pile at the right side of the screen.
Well,
It's
hold on.
like, what's something you can actually read?
Well, hold on. So you see the lamppost that's closest to us?
Yeah.
Yep.
You see the sign that's immediately beneath it?
Yeah.
That first what do you call it? It's they don't call it the kanji in Chinese, but whatever. That first letter, let's say. Isn't that the Chinese symbol to represent noise?
I have no idea.
Have you never seen the meme? No.
No.
3 of those arranged in a triangle is the word for women.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
It's
At least that's what the
glorious.
meme says.
Yeah. It's just, it makes so much sense that let's just go with it.
Well, have you ever seen the Japanese kanji for forest? It's just 3 kanji for trees. It's literally the same thing. It's just 3 kanji and they're all tree.
The thing that
What
I
point is
it's because
So,
I
yeah, I
watched the
could believe it.
documentary with you far that I remember some of the things
Yeah.
that my favorite part of this
Oh,
picture
God,
beyond
this
like
place.
the immediate visualness is that I love that there's a Coca-Cola sign there because somebody tells me that they may or may not sell Coke there. It doesn't even matter. It's just that those Coke signs are
Yeah,
they're
just
outside
that.
of convenience stores in every small town in America, right? Because Coke will subsidize to put a Coke machine, well, not a Coke machine, but a Coke cooler in there. You know, you get the thing. Everyone's seen one.
Yeah.
You know. So it wouldn't surprise me if they just repurposed that sign, if you know what I mean. Like,
Oh, they probably did. Like Kowloon, Walled City.
Yeah.
I think it was Kowloon, right?
yeah,
Yeah, like
Peter
they-
spelled it right. I don't know how to say it, but yes, Kowloon.
Yeah, Kowloon.
You guessed
Yeah,
absolutely
Kowloon.
correct. Peter. Yeah.
Yeah, they, from what I understand of Kowloon, Walled City, they weren't exactly completely 100% legal, and that's part of that is just because of how the city began, right? Like it was literally just a bunch of people that were like, well, we got nowhere else to go, and we're kind of in a weird like spot between the Chinese government and the the British who are owning Hong Kong at this time. Let's just stay here. Like, it's a city of squatters.
Sam
And
called
what
it
an
a
amazing
testament to the
city it
human
was.
spirit, and I kind of agreed with him.
Oh, it really was. It truly was. It's kind of a shame it's not there anymore, to be honest.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, though, because of that very origin, a lot of the stuff there going on there was like ranging for anywhere from probably legal to extremely fucking shady.
Right. which is one of the, like, all of the little mini markets that were going on, right?
Yeah.
The thing that stood out to me right after the Coke sign was how each and every air conditioner looks completely different from every other one sticking out of a window.
Yes.
Because they've all been pieced and wired and rewired and et cetera and cannibalized to create new air conditioners, and it's been going on for like 40 years. So none of them look the same, and I love it.
Yeah. No, I find Kowloon Wall City just fascinating as a concept, right? And just the fact that it actually worked. Like, it was a horrific, like, if you've seen some of the images of the inside of this place, like, it's fucking insane. It's like non-Euclidean geometry almost.
Yes.
Of like, how the fuck did you guys manage to make this work?
No, but I mean...
Like, the mailmen, the description of the mailmen, right, trying to do their mail routes, and they're like crawling through tunnels and shit to get to different destinations to just deliver fucking mail.
Yeah, there was this hallway picture that I just found fascinating.
That much.
Yeah.
He's good. Better than that.
Man, the remastered edition really kicks ass.
It really does. Well done, Polly.
Well, thank you. I had so much to do with the film. Gary Valine.
With the clip, you remastered it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He's an executive producer, if you will.
Gary Valine, thank you for the 650. I'm not condescending. I'm not condescending. I try to speak concisely. There is a difference. If I were condescending, I would be talking with inflated superiority. By being concise, I'm trying to explain stuff clearly.
See, I wasn't trying to say that you were being condescending, Valine. I made a particular distinction there.
Let me see. I'll summon my most condescending tone that I can at the time to reread this, because I didn't realize it was directed towards Sam. So allow me to condescend to Sam.
First time for everything, buddy.
Oh, Polly, I think the donation was behind the image.
Oh, shit. Balls in a rat trap, as my dad would say. Okay, hold on.
That is...
I'll also be right back.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it would be... I have the special large capture up here for Zillow views. I want it larger, so let me just bring the donation alerts all the way to the tippy top and play it over again, because it's one of my favorite donations. Boom.
Nobody's worth that much. He's good. Better than that.
I love that character so much in that movie. Icky. Odd name for him, and you think he's like a joke because his name's Hickey, but he's like a walking tombstone evil man. It's great. It's pulp noir fiction to the nines. Gamer Valine, thank you for the 650 and condescending towards Samael. I am not trying to be condescending. I try to speak concisely. There is a difference. If I were condescending, I would be talking with an inflated superiority. By being concise, I'm trying to explain stuff clearly that one such as you might be able to understand. I had that last part on, but I thought it was apropos.
No, it was. Practically poignant.
I'm running this nightmare Byzantine picture through...
Topaz?
Yeah, through Topaz AI, generated to go 4 times larger, because I want to see what happens when you can zoom in even closer.
Oh, while you do that, I'm going to have a quick look at chat here. A good look at chat and see what people are saying. I'm going to completely skip over the fact that Kefki was questioning once again why I'm a goober, and that you were aiding and abetting her in this. Let's see. This looks like something an AI would spit out. Yeah, no, absolutely, Spectral. Absolutely.
Oh, man. It's the wires and whatnot running across the top, because I don't know if anybody remembers that episode of Star Trek Next Generation where they went to take over the Hathaway that was all like decommissioned and they were going to engage in war games. And they're like, well, we're going to run this thing. We're going to do this thing and this trick with the sensors to trick out the Enterprise's sensors into thinking that a ship's coming when it's really not. And this one Ensign, I think, says to Worf, "Where am I going to get the opti cable?" And his hand just goes above camera angle, and he pulls it down, and he goes, "Anywhere," and hands her this bundle of cable. That's what I think of when I see this picture. It's just, I need to run a new electrical outlet in my house. Where am I going to get the cable? Wherever. I just go outside. And I mean, that's not electrical cable. That's also like plastic plumbing tubing and every other fucking thing. Empty conduits, a lot of it. Like, there's nothing in there. A literal rat's maze. They're just they're rat highways.
And if you look on some of the little bits of conduit, like if you get real close to them, maybe you might need a magnifying glass. You'll need a torch as well because it's pretty dark here. But
I didn't realize it was
just
this big.
faintly see on some of the newer pieces of conduit, you'll see a little bit of writing that says Howard was here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's not even here to appreciate that, but you know what? Chat is.
Yeah, but this is close to. Damn right. I mean, that's sad. This is just nightmarish. This is just hilarious.
Actually, it's pretty flat.
I'm never going to get sick of making fun of this picture. There's this little tuft of trees. They're so lonely.
No, Polly, get it. It's not hilarious. It's pretty flat.
I didn't get it until now. Are you sure people don't want to? Doubles. Okay. Let's see here.
Oh, I did send you that little meme, by the way. Apparently it's Japanese.
Fuck, let's hear for the power of AI. Look at this shit.
That's incredible.
Yeah. As compared to the previous picture. That's its full size.
Yikes.
AI.
And it's not transformed the characters at all, though. That's impressive. Look, there's signs that we didn't even notice before.
Yeah. Like these tiny little ones behind this giant set of curtains that has been pulled off to the side. Is that what I'm seeing here?
Either that or like what's it called? It's like a canvas curtain that you pull out and it forms a roof.
Yeah, right. An awning situation.
Awning,
Yeah.
That's the word.
See this guy? He's wheeling around with the propane tanks. I bet you that is a massive market, or was a massive market there. Portable fuel. Fuck yeah. Is that a balloon?
It might be like a crossing no.
Excuse
If you look, you see the pole. It's got how it's black with the white stripes or the white bands around it. In the UK, they have those at pelican crossings.
Which is what?
It's a type of crossing for a street whereby there's no stoplights or anything like that, and there's not like a zebra crossing.
I definitely see it more over here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when those are flashing, the drivers are to slow down and stop if there's anybody attempting to cross the street there. It's just basically a much better signified zebra crossing, if that makes sense.
Okay, you know what?
Which would
I'll say it.
Which would make sense.
Thank you, Kevki. You can look at like, okay, yes, this is all mind-blowingly complex, but like, let's look at the street for a second. Yeah, there's some trash around, and there's some trash piled up right there, and it's all up against the curb. This is better than San Francisco, guys.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I was about to say, people here don't look like they're starving. People here don't look like they're homeless. People here don't look like they're out of their minds on opium.
Yeah, they look like they're involved in a super bustling. Very compressed, dense population place. That's it.
Yeah, they're clearly, like lower class, working class, what have you, but they look relatively healthy.
Lower class only in the sense that I bet you there wasn't a high demand for poets and social critics here.
Precisely. They look like they work, regular everyday jobs like street sweepers and garbage collection, and maybe some of them are teachers at a school, and this has been taken on a weekend, something like that.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, Cannibalistic Wizard, I agree. It's a bit too clean to be a 40K under hive. Yeah, it's a little bit too clean to be 2019 Los Angeles from Blade Runner. I mean, this boom and boom. You know,
I mean, it's
this
clearly a
hallway
poor
isn't
area.
that. That's right out of fucking Blade Runner. But
But I mean, that's literal underbelly stuff right there.
yeah. Oh yeah. This is where you go to buy new eyeballs because your retina scans are going to be picked up by the cyber cops. You know.
Right. You need your fingerprints changing. You come here.
No,
That's what's behind that roller shutter door.
Valine, that is was the former walled city of, and I don't know how to say it, Kowloon, Kowloon in using Roman letters.
Mhm.
Literally a big walled off city where people existed and so on until it got completely leveled. Guess who leveled it?
Presumably the Chinese.
Yeah, the Chinese government leveled it. Because like, you know what? Let's just move all these people out of here and level the place because this doesn't fit into our orderly little true actual dystopian nightmare.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I mean, the thing that gets me is like there is plant life here, and it's and not just that which has grown wildly or what have you.
That's what I'm thinking.
There's actual planters and stuff.
I was just looking at the planter boxes that everybody seems to have. Like it's
these people give a shit is what I'm saying.
Like they want some plant life in this, urban overtake, right? So yeah, everyone's got a planter box, or a hell of a lot of people do, and they're all trying to grow plants. And even if they don't have plants, they've got the brackets to have them, if you know what I mean. Like they're all like I said, all the air conditioners, everyone is different. It's hilarious to me. I love
They're poor,
that.
but they're not hopeless.
No, if anything, they're industrious as hell.
This is I wish that they'd left this place standing even if it was unoccupied, just as a kind of almost like like an experiment in what human civilization would look like post-apocalypse. Eventually, if any of us survived, or if enough of us survived to begin to repopulate the globe, this is the kind of shit we'll be doing.
Yeah.
At least in my mind. We're not going to be... We ain't going to be wandering out in the woods and whatever. No, we're going to cling to civilization as best we can.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we developed civilization in the first place. It increases your odds of survival.
Don't think Hunger
Even if it looks like
Games.
this.
Think this.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So I did run it through the AIFR and look at all the extra detail.
Holy crap.
Yeah. I wonder what this was half of a sign of.
Chinese embassy this way.
Man, I kind of want to post this online and okay, those that are familiar with Cantonese Mandarin and the mixture of other languages I'm assuming this is not all one language, that it is a great mixture, old, new, traditional slang.
It looks
Translate
like
as much as you
Mandarin.
can for me. I would love to know what all this stuff says. Is that an eye doctor?
Probably, yeah. Like they had the
We were
back
just
alley
talking about
dentist,
that.
right?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like, I
Wait.
cannot imagine something more horrifying than back alley dentist. Like, holy
Wait a minute, though.
shit.
Far, didn't you take some pictures with your phone where it automatically translated some of the words?
It did, yeah, but it was a bit of a not quite proper translation because I took a picture of a packet of potato chips, right? Because I was just trying to get what is this flavor? Apparently, it's a sacrifice flavor. So
Meat flavor?
that's about the standard you can expect from that.
Now, Sam, I got an important question for you.
Yeah.
Do you have Popeyes in France?
Not to my knowledge, no.
No. Okay. That's too bad.
We have KFC, but...
But everyone has KFC.
I could do without KFC.
Really?
I've cleaned KFCs. Them places is nasty. Yo.
I didn't think that was going to be your reason, but it's tough to argue with it when you've seen how the sausage is made, so to speak.
Oh.
Yeah, it's no, thank you.
Exactly. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate it's difficult to keep kitchens like those clean. I do, but when there's a clear half-inch of grease perpetually on the floor that you have to scrape it off with a shovel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. And I'm not talking like clean grease that's been deposited there for like a week. No, I'm talking the stuff that's been trekked throughout the rear of the building, and there's no way that shit's up to food code. Fuck that.
Wow. So a Popeyes walking distance from me opened up, and I hadn't been there in a while because the closest Popeyes, other than that, is pretty far away, tragically. So, pretty far away, meaning like, do you really want to drive 25 minutes to go get Popeyes to turn around and drive 25 minutes back in the same direction? It's probably less than that, but it would be 40 minutes round trip.
You make your own damn chicken at that point, right?
Right. So I went and all I wanted was the chimkin sandwich. That's what I was after. But I got the fries and the soda too because I was going. I mean, what the hell, right? I bought in his chicken sandwich. I had the strangest thing happen. Flavor. It was amazing. I had been eating Wendy's chimkin sandwiches, which are not bad. They're not bad. But did you want it regular or spicy? And I went spicy. And I locked eyes with the lady when I said it. I made the crooked eyebrows. Spicy. And I bit into that thing. Oh my God. It was just, yeah. Next time you make it back to America, get yourself to a Popeyes. Yeah.
And I ask for the spicy chimkin sandwich.
Yep.
Yeah, Popeyes is good.
I mean, I don't understand how KFC is still in business, except for those 3 or 4 places in the South that have buffets. Then it makes sense.
You know what? Fuck that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait until I get down to near where Kefki is. So I'm gonna take her and her how to describe him? Boyfriend. Boyfriend sounds wrong. I'm gonna take her and the man of the house out, and we're gonna go get some chimkin.
Like Kefki's like, damn, hell, you got flavored chimkin? Yes, it actually tasted like flavors. I was blown away. That was the first thought that I had. I was like, wow, I've been eating some really bland food lately, and not flavored like Okay, like I'm a big fan of hot pepper. Okay, so yeah, you can hot pepper the hell out of all sorts of things, and yeah, it will bring some flavor through in a big way. But I mean, like flavors, like these 11 secret herbs and spices they claim to use, which are black pepper and garlic powder, in my opinion. Right?
Yeah, little paprika, a little bit of unsmoked chili flake, black pepper, maybe even white pepper rather than black.
Yeah, I don't think the Colonel was getting all that creative. I don't think he was trekking to hitherto trekked regions to get secret spices from the top of a sacred mountain.
Fuck that. It's like fucking curcumin and all that kind of shit.
Exactly.
Love you too, Kefkas.
You know what? Let's do the freak poly thing out. Where's the fun guy?
All right.
Where's the fun guy?
The poly cleanser. It's like a palate cleanser, but not.
I don't like what I'm seeing already. I don't.
And that's all shroom, baby.
It's disconcerting. It's purple and it's hanging. I just. All right. Number 6, Dead Man's Fingers.
Oh, these are some small pictures.
They do be.
Yeah,
open image, a new tab. Do we get?
I had to zoom in.
Damn it.
No.
Get an appreciation for it.
Enhance.
So, dog poop.
Yeah.
I thought deer poop when I saw it.
Yeah. Deer droppings. They're a little.
Yeah,
they're
shit.
They're usually more round balls, the deers that are here, than they are like this. That's why. You see far. If you were in the Boy Scouts, they taught you to recognize droppings.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, deer, no big deal. Bear, problem. You see?
Oh, hell yeah.
Lighting a cigarette can be sexy when it's Eva Gardner doing it. Boom, boom. Super 21, thank you for the $8. Here's money for the next Popeye sandwich. You gotta get the blackened kind next time. Yeah, I saw it up there, and I thought, no, I just want to go with the regular one because it had been, I don't know, 5 months or more. But yeah, I'll be going back and soon, so don't you worry. I will thank you very much, and it will go towards my chimkin sandwich fund.
Do they do non-breaded chicken at Popeyes?
I wouldn't know. I mean, maybe.
Just gonna say, because I mean, look, I like char grilled chicken as well as the breaded varieties. I do.
I'm just saying, if you're going to Popeyes, like their batter and
I'm
their
buying one of
seasoning and their
everything, man.
breading and their deep frying is what they're doing. Like, if you want a nice
Right.
charbroiled chicken, go to a restaurant or something. Like, you know.
Yeah, but I want it in a sandwich.
All right. Number 6, dead man's fingers. These black swollen fingers reach out from the ground, appearing as if they're reaching out from the grave. You'll see them poking up through moss and deadwood amongst the poop.
Mhm.
Yeah, too black.
Don't eat these.
Kefke's right. So, yeah, can you eat them? Do they say? No?
I'm assuming with that name, no.
You have a point. Weeping Widow. The name comes from the black watery droplets that it produces, as if it's shedding black tears. Tears.
Oh. Oh, that's such a shit picture that they've actually used for it.
Yeah, I know. It's got a
For
gravestone
the, no,
in the
dead
form of a
man's
cross.
fingers.
Oh,
No, the dead man's fingers. Like,
why?
look up pictures of dead man's fingers. Fungi at the end.
Okay. A quick second.
Yeah, add fungi on the end of that. You don't want anything interesting turning up.
Alan, thank you for the $10. It's greatly appreciated. He simply says Polly. Alan. You got to undulate it, Sam. You know, it's just Alan's a man of class. He appreciates it.
Oh.
You know,
I'll add in some tremolo on the next one, shall I?
Yeah. you got to picture, you know, the little otter behind the bar, you know, absentmindedly wiping down non-existent crumbs and just looking.
Oh,
at
well,
Alan.
that undulation is the. I'll
Every-
work on it.
Everyone keeps hitting around $8, $10, $7, $6.50, $9.50. Laredo Gun Master's hit $9.50. I'm just gonna hit it at the end of the day if no one gets it because I snooze. Anyway,
Don't tell them that, then they won't do it.
yeah, you're probably right, but whatever. A lot of it's just for fun. Damn it. Dead man's fingers, fungi. Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why you want to be specificist. Oh yeah, they look.
Yeah.
A lot, those don't. Moving on.
Those
Yeah,
look like
but-
fingers and nothing else.
We can't talk here. Why? The woods have ears.
And the hills have eyes.
Oh my
Yeah, see what I
lord!
mean?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy
That is a
crap!
fantastic specimen.
You got to be. Kefke's into Halloween shit. Like, look at that. You see that thing? Yeah. She's like, ooh, cool. Yeah, that's right. That is something. I mean,
Yeah.
whew.
Yeah, what a shit photo they used in that article. 'cause
Agreed.
like, look at all this.
We're talking about poop, and look at this stuff. It
Man.
oh, come on. It's trying to get out from under the log.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm reminded of part of Elden Ring. You visit this old house, right, and it follows on from this Academy of Magic, right? You complete the Academy of Magic, you go on to the next little area, and it's this house, this residence, and there are these creatures that are literally two giant hands have been stitched together and then reanimated.
Oh,
That's what this shit reminds me of. Them fuckers were terrifying. They literally dug out of the ground and they would fling magic at you and jump on you. Ugh. Horrible things.
Oh, look at this. It looks like they've got fingernails.
so
that
you
is-
can't eat these. These are an inedible variety because
I believe you.
these are related to the morel and the truffle.
That makes a lot of sense looking at them. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you can eat them.
No, you can't. This is an inedible variety
Okay.
of it.
When you said the moral and I was like, but those are edible.
Yeah, they're related to edible species, yes, but this is inedible.
No, now that you mention that, yeah, they do kind of look like someone's taken a black truffle and elongated them.
Yeah.
Look at that. Tiny alien hand.
Oh, that's dead otter's fingers. That's what that is.
This is just, these are wrong, man. All right, back to the main list. Where was it? Dead Man's Finger. Yeah, that shit example. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Whew. I mean, it's edible once. Yeah, Mentrix, you're not wrong. This one bugs me because they're talking about like black droplets that it produces. It looks like it's crying black tears. That's frightening. And they went with the picture that had the knocked over cross gravestone in the background for the creep. Fail, in my opinion.
Yeah. Maybe it's difficult to catch them in the act of dropping the tears though. It'd help if I spelt it widow rather than willow.
An elfin saddle. Ghost meets skeleton. The stems are gray or brown and contain inner chambers. The caps often distort, creating an even more haunting look. Yeah, it looks like one of the twisty trees in front of some of the houses we've seen in the south.
Yeah, no kidding. It's a good name for it though, elfin saddle.
As if anyone doesn't just call them effing saddles.
Those effing saddles are back.
Something tells me that all their pictures are not the most desirable choices. See, now this I get the saddle imagery now.
See, that's almost pretty.
Yeah, the way they fold, it's like, yeah, okay, I get it. Looks like a saddle, yeah, of sorts. Oh man, it's the stringiness of the stalk that kills me. Look at that.
Right. Membranous is the only word that I can think of to describe it.
Yeah.
Which is quite literally what it is, but...
Yo.
That looks like a little bonsai tree. That's so cool.
Arby's beef flaps. Well, there's an image I didn't need. I'm glad I'm not a fan of Arby's.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah. Just... Look at them little fuckers.
They look dangerous, don't they? They look like they're toxic.
When its first name is Helava, yeah.
Yeah. Helvella.
Oh, Lacanosa, though. It'll give you pause for thought.
God, those are so jet black compared to the surroundings.
Oh, it must be something to do with what they're growing in. The differences in what they're growing in. That's a cool shroom.
Everyone looks a little different. Like they all just warp their own little way.
That one's more like a pig snout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Yeah. And this one just doesn't even look like the same species at all. Well,
It looks like a woman in a riding cape or in a traveling cape that's been caught up with a Marilyn Monroe wind.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, this one just got twisty.
Mm-hmm.
It's the hooded false moral, or turban fungus. I love it.
Oh.
All right, moving along. Number 3, the collared earth star.
We have seen these before, if you remember. These ones open up.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like it. These freaky eyeball-like beings pop up in woodlands amongst the leaf litter. You never know what's watching you on a woodland walk. Yeah, they come in a big cluster. Remember these fuckers? Where it looks like a gang of eyeballs staring at you.
Right.
If that's
the
one
hills
I'm
literally
thinking
do
of.
have eyes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they pop open, and it kind of looks like a
nightmare?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Oh, I remember these now. The titty shroom.
Yeah. When there's a bunch
It's
of them
easy to
together, they just look like eyeballs.
It's easy to see where the horror aspect of something like an eye beast comes from, right? A beholder.
Oh, why did I look them up?
You are not a well man? Question mark.
Correct. Number 2, purple jelly disc fungus. Oh.
Oh.
It looks like
It
ground
looks
beef.
like a brain.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
It looks more like ground beef, I think, than a brain exactly.
Yeah.
Ugh, no.
Is it edible?
Guess
Almost certainly not, right?
I guess we could find out. Sam.
Can we eat the brain? Hmm.
No. That's one of the few items that's right on my... No? Okay.
All right.
Okay. Duck, go, duck, dead. All right. Purple jelly ashkashmersh. Is derived from the Greek sarcophagus. Taxonomy.
That's good corony.
Species have a role in tree decay, bioactive compounds, but edibility.
Might have to control F1 that one.
Yeah.
Not considered. Okay.
I'll see. Ew.
Oh, those look like gummy ears.
Is that a thing you can buy? Gummy ears?
Yeah.
Well, that's not right. Gummy worms?
They're quite
Sure.
nice.
Gummy bears? Okay. Gummy ears?
Yeah, gummy ears are quite nice.
Okay, so when it's just a couple of them.
That just looks like purple maggots. That's not cool.
They kind of look like grapes.
Kefki was like, looks yummy! And then she sees this one. Dead, burn it.
Holy fuck. All right, last one. Number 1. Oh, yeah. The devil's fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does really look like octopus things stretching out. And
Yeah.
remember, it reeks horribly?
Yeah.
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 It hatches from a slimy, gelatinous egg. Not an X, Sam, an egg.
An egg. I'm a strong proponent that the G on egg should be pronounced very, very strongly. There are 2 of them, after all.
So which...
Egg.
not egg.
Yeah, you want a little stutter there for effect?
No, it's not an egg. It's an egg.
Egg.
That almost sounds like
Egg.
you're just telling somebody off. I want an egg.
It's just... Where is my egg? I specifically
Yeah, egg.
remember ordering an egg.
Holy Christ, I just want to close these windows so I don't accidentally come across them later. And Viper, you can go too, you crazy bastard. Just keep the Washington coin open. I want to use that for something. 42. You know what?
Forbidden grapes.
I think we should do a quick Zillow that I have ready and get it going. And we'll make fun of the 75-cent piece next time.
Well, all right then.
In your face, Harriet Beecher-Stowe. Now, what we have here is this delightful little
Okay.
shelter.
It looks like a kiln.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. For you guys, chat. I can do a little bit better than that.
I feel like that chimney should be blowing smoke rings.
Why?
Because of how broad and round the chimney is. I'm assuming it is a chimney anyway. The central cylinder there.
I see it. I just don't.
Like a little smoke ring comes out the top every so often with a...
All right, yeah. This is going for $275,000. So we know
Okay.
we know this is a quality item.
Okay, it's got some land with it.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, but they also have neighbors, which it just,
Yeah.
you would have to. You don't want to be this person's neighbor. They've got like a little Tatooine-looking house. Right?
Hold on a minute.
Sir, this is a McDonald's place. Well done, cynic. Well done. So it's one of the last remaining McDonald's play centers. Sweet.
I love the little
they take-
splay of windows on the side here. That's delightful. This just. This
Real
is
men
why
love curves, Polly.
art schools and architecture schools shouldn't be anywhere near each other for fear of cross-pollination.
Honestly, yeah, I agree with that. Look, as an artist that kind of went to art school, yeah. Yeah.
I have no
you don't-
proof
you
that there'd
never
be
want the
some
two to
migration,
cross.
but it might happen. Psychic
You
resonance
don't.
or
You
something.
never do you want those two to cross, because that's how you get the McDonald's Playhouse house.
They absolutely show pics inside, but it's a short one. There's only 34 pictures in the total set, and you do see some of the pictures inside. But that's I had a few to go from. And,
Oh,
it's got a little basement. Look at that.
oh,
See the little
cute.
windows down there?
Oh, yeah.
Help me! I'm trapped in the basement.
Yeah.
It's a ball pit down here.
And I'll give them credit. They've taken nice care of their lawn, all things considered.
They told me I'd get a free extra hour in the ball pit. I
I'm
didn't
kind of-
want it.
I'm kind of disappointed that they've cut their lawn in what is clearly straight lines, rather than with more curves.
Crop circles.
It should be an
Right.
Yeah, I was going to say it should be an outgoing spiral, but I like Far's idea, like geometric circular imprints and whatnot. Let's
Time to get the board and rope.
Oh yeah, and of course, gotta know where this is. I forget. Forked
where is
River, New
this?
Jersey. Okay.
New Jersey. Okay.
I like this less now because I understand New Jersey gets fucking cold.
Oh, I kind of like that. Not the cold part. What I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the little
No.
patio with the two stairs coming off of it, but
Yeah, I like the little brick road thing going on.
oh, the little,
they should be
yeah,
round.
okay, well,
Yeah, you
The
see it?
stairs should be rounded.
with the one sad little branch tree that's in the middle there. You like that?
I think it adds character.
Because that's what this place needs. More character.
Yes.
I mean, eventually there'll be a big tree there, right?
I want to
eventually.
repaint the bricks yellow, so it's the yellow brick road.
Bar.
But it just goes round
God.
in circles.
What?
All right, I like their
Oh,
taste
look,
in
there's a
American
flag.
flags. Yeah.
Is that a dog next to the door?
It's a little beagle. I think it's one of the little leash holders.
Oh, okay.
Is it not a Charles Spaniel? I can't tell.
I can't tell either. I wouldn't have called it a beagle or a Charles Spaniard, to be honest.
I like
would've been
beagles,
"Oh,
okay?
yeah,
I see
golden
them
retriever."
places where they're not, all right? It's fine. I don't... Well, hopefully we'll get a closer picture. Oh. There's a back deck. So what we discovered is that this is the painful eyesore of this neighborhood. Because everywhere you look, in whichever direction, they're completely surrounded. They're in a full-on neighborhood, and they've got this
Yeah.
paper mache Fred Flintstone thing working.
Yeah, that's quite the texture. What actually is that? Is that plaster?
I was thinking
Uh,
plaster, but
Concrete?
would plaster put up to the rain and the snow?
It's probably
I wouldn't
concrete
have a
render,
clue.
with a plasticizer in it because of how cold it gets.
Oh, look at that. Hold on. This is adorable. Hold on. Yeah, they've got two entrances.
Oh.
I didn't even notice that. That's why I went back to the other picture. I'm like, is this the same? No, it's a completely different deck top that they've.
It's an intriguing box window they've got there though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had extra stuff. It's mirrored in the front to look like the back. It is. You're fucking right, Zed.
Oh.
This is the exact design. The platform or patio deck thing is different, but yes, this is the same design, but on the other side. Wait a minute, the windows around the door are different, and it's not a round top door, but yeah, it is quite mirrored. You're right.
It's ever so slightly asymmetric.
I want to
Looks
see
like
this
it's
thing from the
winged.
top.
Right.
I get the feeling it's going to look like a conch shell. Going to swirl
You might be
in.
right.
You know?
It's kind of like a
Oh,
logical inversion
okay.
of the Sydney Opera House.
Your money was spent inside. Holy shit. Look at all that
Yeah.
nice wood.
That's quite plush.
Like, it looks nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
a
Like,
little, I don't particularly like how the couches are blending into the walls.
you don't like camouflage couches?
No,
I
no.
can't say I do.
Picture
Um,
this. Rather than that tan color, a good, healthy maroon
Yeah.
or rich burgundy.
Chet has the call stucco. Yeah, rough stucco. That's probably exactly what it is. The material on the outside of the house.
I hate stucco. I do. I don't think it looks nice. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it.
And Molly hates HOAs.
Don't we all?
I hate to say this, but this is an argument in favor of HOAs, and I hate them. Yeah. Well.
Like, I've got nothing against the shape of the house, really. Like, it's just the roughness of the texture of the walls and the outside. Like, why do they look like that?
You want a gleaming dome, don't you? You want something that's going to form a laser when the sunlight hits it and shoot down birds.
Did they stop staining,
Yeah, 'cause
or did
fuck
they run out of the
birds.
same kind of wood? No.
Maybe it's the light.
Okay. Well, it looks like the same kind of wood in terms of the knots.
I think that's where the divide is. I think that's that load of wood there is actually slightly further out, and that's where some of the windows are that run up the curve.
Yeah.
I think that's daylight bleaching it out.
Oh.
If you sort of put your hand in the middle, where you see where the lights are hanging from the sidewall there.
Yeah.
If you sort of cover up the dark patch to the right of that with your hand, and then look at the color of the wood when it's well lit up, versus the stuff that's on the right hand side, it's very, very similar color. So yeah, I think that's just light and shadow.
I can't wait to find out where these spiral staircases steps go.
Oh, is that a tower in the middle and not a chimney?
I would just love to think that there's a second level to this house, because I just pictured, once you saw the inside, and I saw two pictures where it was continually rounded, that it was one giant studio apartment room, if you will. But maybe not.
Might be a mezzanine up there or something. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Might be a bed. I would imagine that's where the sleeping quarters are, because we haven't seen a bed yet.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I say sleeping quarters because this strikes me like a ship that could take off. You know,
It does kind of have a ship feel to it in a weird way.
Like a Bond villain lives here, and at any point, the silo he's been living on for years will go to launch status. You know, they don't just go to another Canadian healthcare platform, do they?
No, I think it's quartered off.
Yep, Far wasn't here for that. We went over a house where there were these stairs that just went up and up and up, and we couldn't figure out. I kept asking, "Where are we? Where are we?" Like in relation to anywhere else in the house. Once you got onto the second level, and because I was fascinated to see, because there's this level that you get to up the stairs, a crow's nest. It was called in the description. Finally, we discovered. It's just this small platform where one, maybe two people could stand and look around your property. I pictured it as like the suicide port. Like, it didn't really look like there was anything to do up there but jump.
Or the politically correct term, the stairway to heaven.
Yes.
The Canadian Healthcare Centre.
Okay, wait. Did this go? Yeah, Kefki's saying, can we go upstairs? I'd like to. This isn't. I'm trying to tell by the angles of. I see what you mean about the light coming in from the ledge. Yeah. I see exactly what you mean. No, this is still downstairs because there's the dining room right there.
Oh, okay.
And,
or maybe is it spiraling up?
Don't think
because
so,
that looks like it's going down.
I think that's perspective warp doing that.
Maybe.
You might be right.
Oh, maybe that's going down
right,
to the basement?
Well,
because there was a basement.
There were basement windows, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. So, sorry, I misunderstood.
So I don't know if that's a smokestack, because you have a little
yeah, you have it there.
stove right there.
So... Is this like a lighthouse type thing? Where it just keeps going up?
They've built like a singular pillar, perhaps, and then the curved beams are structurally supported in the center, like almost like a giant curved teepee.
Yeah, this is what happens when Sam organizes your spices and stemware.
Yeah, and
they're organized by height, flavor, country of origin. I
actually have a much more pragmatic arrangement of my herbs and spices.
I will have you know that disastrous description you just gave would not meet my standards, sir. And what about the index book and accompanying guest pamphlet? I'm
not fucking Weebo Jones, okay? I love you, Weebo, but we're not the same. No, frequency of use, man.
I'm over at my friend's house, right? And he's got the hanging stemware like this.
Yeah.
And he had a knife in his hand, and he was chopping a pepper or an onion or something like that. And he turned around to gesture and clipped one of the glasses, and it shattered and just rained glass everywhere. And he's like, I hate that fucking rack. That's all he said. I'm like, that. And you don't say something when someone just busts their belongings like that. You just kind of like, you all right? And he's like, yeah, I'm fine. And then you just shut up and leave it alone, you know? But he's I hate that fucking rack. And I knew right then and there, that wasn't the first victim. There were others.
My rack of glasses in my kitchen. They are hanging, but they're on sort of like a shelf that lifts up and down. For short people that are shorter than me, I can take them off where it is. But yeah, so my mother comes around and she wants something. Yeah, there's a little handle. You pull that down, and the rack moves down, and then she can take them off.
Nice.
Keeps them out of harm's way.
Oh, hey Pat, what's up?
Hey Pat.
Hello.
Oh, quit teasing us with the stairwell. We want to see what's up there.
It's a very tight staircase.
How did we get here?
We don't
Up
belong
the
here.
stairs? Or is this inside the tower?
I don't. Is that curtain rod straight, or is it curved like the rest of the house?
It might be curved. I don't know.
Excuse me.
I mean, gravity would seem to keep it all bunched up on one end.
Oh.
Or are those towels?
I think that is a shower curtain, but it's bunched.
Yeah, I think there's
Okay.
like a rope tassel deal with a hook on it. You know what I mean? Like to.
Is this downstairs, perhaps, in the basement?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe?
And it's drawing
It
from the
certainly
water
looks like a
table
brick
because they're
wall.
enviro nuts. I don't know.
Something like that, maybe? Because that looks like a brick wall there, like a retaining brick wall.
Straight up, it does. I was just thinking that those look like standard cinder blocks.
Although then, are there vertical joints? Yeah, no, there are vertical joints. They're just really quite well camouflaged.
I do like the round mirror. They're keeping everything round.
Well, at least they're sticking to their theme.
And look at this. A proper around the corner toilet. None of these popsicle sticks for pretend privacy. If you were here last week, you know what I'm talking about. Here we are, upstairs.
Oh,
I think.
This is again
Yes.
Yeah.
kind of nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is not too bad. Do you like
It's
this steppy stair drawer unit?
It kind of works here. It does kind of work.
Oh yeah, I
And
should have
the,
mentioned it's $275,000, 2 bed, 1 bath. So we saw the bath and 1 bed.
Huh.
I guess you wouldn't move into a place like this unless you really like natural light. To me, that's way too much natural light. I mean, I'm not a fan of the day moon, and it's just beaming on you here.
well, they're also not really pulling their curtains. Keep that in mind. So you could probably curtain a lot of it off.
I remember
Yeah,
when I
you'd
was
have,
in Target one time. I'm going through.
Oh, Target.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man, it's
Target.
Walmart is just doesn't have the class of stuff that I need. And I asked 3 different people, where are the black blinds? And the looks I got. Apparently, this isn't a thing. I eventually got them, but it was online. I just wanted nothing fancy. I just wanted freaking black blinds, not gossamer, thin, frilly, not blocking any light whatsoever. No, I want to be able to close them and pretend it's midnight. You know, like that's the point. But Target
You, my
doesn't
friend,
have
need
them.
blackout curtain.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. My friend said, he goes, man, you're not going to find rawhide leather curtains, okay? I was like, I felt insulted.
What?
It's like-
Yes, you are.
Apparently, you've never been to Texas.
I will find some right now.
See, every time the internet is full of people just waiting for a challenge. Whenever I say I can't or there isn't or you'll never find, DMs flooded with examples. It just
Right.
And no one tweets this stuff. Well, some people do tweet it at me, but very few. Most of them just DM it to me, and it's like, man, it wasn't a personal challenge. But hey, the internet's always up for a challenge. I've learned that. I do like upstairs that they went with a natural wood. They didn't stain shit. I love that.
Is it not white painted?
I had assumed that was the natural color. The beams, I meant, was the natural color of the wood, and then yeah.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that too. It adds to the sort of the lightness, the airiness that you kind of want in a bedroom, freshness.
Just paint.
Although
the
perhaps
windows.
not a New Jersey.
Yeah. I did go into. I found right away at the hardware store. I said, "Do you know roll-out window coatings that you might get for a bathroom or something like that?" He goes, "Oh yeah, the refractive ones." I said, "Do you have ones that are just foggy?" And he goes, "Yes, of course." I forget what he called it. And he more or less just leaned behind him without looking and handed me a roll that was in like a big long box, like some saran wrap. You know what I mean? Like some cling wrap.
The frosted shit. Yeah.
Frosted. That was the word. And he goes, "What do you want it for?" And I'm like, "A bathroom." And he goes, "I can show you the refracting ones." And I'm like, "No." It was actually for the lauditorium. Like, I wanted the light because it's in the basement, lower floor, and it's got a fairly big window in it. And I wanted that light to come in when it did, but I didn't want anyone walking by to look in and go, "Oh, holy shit, someone's arsenal." Like, yeah, because obvious reasons.
Right. Sniper risk, right.
Because you look at your
Why are you laughing?
If you know what a reloading press looks like, you're gonna be able to see it. It's like a reloading press and a whole bunch of miniatures. So clearly a nerd lives here, and he's plus you can see the cabinets. They're run-of-the-mill basic gun cabinets, not a gun safe, and that's the exact reason I wanted to fog the windows out. But I didn't even know that was a thing. And he's here you go. What are they for? The bathroom.
Bathroom.
I had already barred the window, by the way. Yeah. Oh, look, this is something else.
Oh.
This is okay.
Again, if this wasn't New Jersey, this would be great.
This angle does not betray just how much light there is in this room. This is the same room from another angle, I think, unless they have two of... No. The end of the bed frame's the same.
It is.
No, it also answers my question about what the fuck was going on with that ceiling fan.
How so?
One of the blades was cut short, right, in the last picture. Or it seemed to be.
Oh, it's on the other side of the beam.
Yeah.
I see.
Sorry. My dad just
had
to ask something of me. No, it was the fact that it looked like the ceiling fan was on the side in the previous image.
Ah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Is that a very modern cathode ray tube television they got back there? Or monitor?
Holy crap. Yeah, that is a CRT screen. Critical race theory screen. The internet has ruined me.
Uh-huh. I wonder what this hose does. Oh, it's attached to this silver unit.
What is
dehumidifier?
I'm thinking dehumidifier because it's sitting in a plastic tub because it sweats. Best guess.
Yeah. A duct of some description.
Huh.
And this is the other bedroom. Which is the far end of the bedroom we were just looking from.
Pointless guitar.
Right.
I know a lot of y'all who have guitars play them, but most people who have them in the backgrounds of their streams don't. It means I'm artistic. No, it means there's a pawn shop in your future.
I was gonna say I don't cam stream at all, but if I did, I wouldn't have any of my guitars behind me because I don't want someone saying, "Oh, you got guitars? Can you play Freebird?"
No, that's the same bed.
Huh.
Look at the power of a fisheye lens. Look, it just the plants on the nightstands, and they're live man fingers coming up. You can see them there. And,
weird.
Right? See the live man fingers. Right? And the reason why, that has to be the same bed, not only because of this wrought iron end to it and the plants, because it's a 2-bedroom house, and here's the second bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, you're right. Oh, bro, that speaker. What the fuck, man?
What?
It completely killed the feel of the room.
That's pretty gamer, though.
Throw that shit out. Book scripted and spit that shit out. I'll get there.
More guitars.
Oh,
Yay!
Okay, question. Would you want the bed shoved? Which side of this little alcove here would you want the bed on?
I mean,
No,
I'm a
probably the side it's on because the other side is curved.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I see. Yeah.
yeah. I'm kind
That's
of
probably exactly
big.
why it's like that.
I'm kind of tall. I don't want to jump out of bed and immediately deck myself.
It's just what I mean, like sitting up in bed, this center beam that runs through this beam that runs through the center of the bed, I would be whacking my knee on that and my head on that, I fear.
Yeah, it wants padding.
Is this the long oval window that's above the door that we saw?
I do believe it is.
Wow, that
Huh.
door is a lot taller than I thought it was, because this is on the second floor.
Huh. All right.
I gotta be honest. I mean, yeah, it's a weird and funky house. It is, and not necessarily in the best ways, but it's quite tastefully put together inside.
Inside it is, and freestanding garage. Nice touch. Yes, your truck with your license plate visible. Yes, and a
Mhm,
round tent
yes.
because fuck right angles or something.
I think that's a polytunnel for growing plants in.
Oh, is it
Yeah, I think
a
so.
polytunnel?
Yeah, because it's made from polytextile, so polyurethane, something like that. Temporary greenhouse.
A hot tub. That's why the deck is so big. They got a fucking hot tub.
Oh my god.
Hey, fair do, fair do.
There's nothing wrong with a hot tub. I'm just saying. Look, the hot tub with stairs. I want the hot tub with stairs that actually like goes down into like, that's how you get into the basement. I don't know how that would work. There'd need to be some sort of
Diving bell pressurization kind of affair, right?
yeah. There'd need to be a water lock. Diving.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got a
I couldn't
cooking for
remember
it too,
the term.
and a goldfish.
Oh,
net.
well.
Nice.
And you stand up and you can look right into your neighbor's kitchen.
Lose your trunks and windmill the neighbors. Let's go.
There it is. Back to number one.
Yeah, so that's the
let's
house.
read the spiel. Oop,
All right. How are they trying to sell this?
where is the spiel?
Uh,
There it
is there
is.
no oh, there it is. I was
Show
about to
bar.
say, like, are they not trying to sell it?
Sold, and it did sell for $275,000 in 2021 in Forked River,
Oh.
New Jersey, on Longwood Drive. It has hyphen square feet inside. Okay. Escape from the ordinary. Own one of the most unique homes ever built. From the mushroom-inspired exterior to the natural wood and soaring ceilings, this home is sure to inspire your thirst for living. Large second-floor bedroom will make you feel like a kid again. Full basement offers storage that we're not willing to show you. Full basement. I wanted to see that.
Hmm.
Full basement offers
Yeah, why
storage
didn't you show us?
and a great place for your kidnapped victims and body chopping activities. Relaxing outside on your two decks around a manicured lawn will make even a dull day more enjoyable as your neighbors hurl rotten fruit at you for having that eyesore within their range of vision. Grab your favorite beverage and soothe your aches and pains in the inviting hot tub. Detached two-car garage for all your toys. Come see this house today before it's gone. Single-family residence built in 1972. 1.28 acres. And where's the graph to show us just how bad inflation is? Show us the graph. It's the graph. Oh, it ain't there. Damn
I
it.
mean, there's estimates at 357.
Yeah.
Should probably be following the curve, right?
Yeah, it didn't. Oh, I wish I'd seen the value that it sold before 2020 because it was, well, I can just do the math. It went up 218% to 295,000 and went up
Oh, man.
220%.
Under 100 grand in 97, though. I mean, that's fairly expensive.
I don't know. 92,500 and you know what? Was inflation that bad since 97? The answer is yes. But
Oh.
We'll consult inflation calculator. Yes.
Okay, no, safe search is on. That's good. As I mentioned.
In 1997, and the total amount is. What did I do wrong? What?
Oh, remove the comma.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah. Oh, and the dollar sign. Now try. Huh.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a jump though. It's a jump though. 176 or 177 really. And plus all the fucking fees from the real estate pimps. 177 off of 295. Yeah. Good lord. It's not, I mean, it's important. It's there's some people I know that they have some equity in their house and they're like, the house was worth this when I bought it, right? And it goes, and now it's estimated at this level because the house down the street just sold for this much and the house over there just sold for this much, and they don't even have that much equity in the house. I'm not criticizing them on that basis. It's just they're not taking inflation into account because they've lived there for the past 6 years. Keep in mind, the money that somebody gives you for that house, because this is how economics work, is not going to be able to spend like the money that you had when you bought it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh, it's that much more money. Yeah, but you're thinking it's the same spending power money that you bought the house with, and it's not. That's why the value of the houses seem to have gone up. Adjust for inflation over the past 6 years. There's your actual realized value increase.
Wow. But I had to go through that with my old man when he sold one of the properties that he owns. Just, I was like, okay, you got to make this much, and he's like, well, what do you mean? I'm only asking this much. It's competitive with the other properties in the area. I'm like, no, you need to make this much. And it's like, why? Due to inflation, the amount of capital gains tax you're going to pay is going to remove any profit that you had from this, and indeed much of the value, much of the equity that you got staked in. It's like, yeah.
It'll even wipe out his equity?
Oh, yeah.
From property gains?
That he paid something, the equivalent of like 14,500 euros for this property donkeys years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Back when you could buy the house for that, right?
Right.
And ended up he was wanting to sell it for just under like 95. I was like, no, you need at least 115 to get your money back out of it. And he's like, it's never going to sell for that. I'm like, trust me on this, old man. Trust me. And he did, and he ended up getting a little over 130 for it, which he didn't split with me, the bastard.
Where's my consulting fee?
Right?
Oh, man. Well, excuse me. I apologize.
Bless you.
You can't bless a cough.
Well, I just did.
You shouldn't. How about that?
I'm going to ask the bishop this Sunday whether or not it is possible to bless somebody after they cough. And you know what, Polly, I'll get back to you. Didn't you want to show the fine people your excellent restoration
What are you talking about?
of the 950?
Oh, right.
Your donation.
Right. Yeah.
Before we walk out.
I'm slow. It's fine. Yeah, this is the Laredo Gun Master donation at $9.50. Oh.
I spy a young cowboy wrapped up in white rain. Shucks, I wouldn't put it on unless I was good at it.
Love me some Sammy Davis Jr.
Oh, fuck. Spinning a full-size Colt single-action army like it's a toy. The talent. I love that fucking clip so much. I made it into a donation.
Yeah. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
it was pretty low quality, and I ran it and watched it through Topaz AI generator. Well, not AI generator, AI restorer a couple of times, and then through Vegas a couple of times with some filters there. And yeah, boom. That's the best I could get out of it. And then the audio fixed it up as best I could, and there it is. I loved it.
Mm-hmm. Molly Okami in chat says, I want to watch The Rifleman now.
Nice,
You should.
Molly. Nice.
You should, Molly.
I read Sammy was one of the
Sammy was-
fastest draws ever. He was a tight-sinewed man, like small, right? Some of your fastest fast draws are tiny little people. Julie Golub, my shooting hero, is a tiny little person, and oh yeah,
Well, the kid.
they're quick. They don't have my long, lanky ass 6'2", 205. Oh yeah. They don't have nearly as far to draw as I do. And plus, Sammy was just sprung for it with his dancing skills and his whatnot.
Oh, he was a fast cat, yo.
Mm-hmm. So there it is. That brings us to the end of our time here together, live from the shadiest district of Noir City. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out for our own little brand of 1940 booze-fueled banter. I would like to thank Far and Sam for keeping me company at the bar. Far, welcome back. It's nice to have you back. We missed you.
Thank you. Thank
Hey,
you.
welcome back, Far.
And
Thank you.
finally, I'd like to thank all the very generous people who tip the bartender. That's me. That's how we keep the candles lit and the Christmas decorations coming up and Stoolie on fire over there. It wasn't easy getting them back. The treacherous Japanese that keep location 1 under watch. But I got in there and got out. It's fine. And then, of course, the cops paid off, the corrupt bastards that they are here in Noir City. On top of that, I have all the other new stuff coming that I was talking about on New Year's Eve on its way. The merch and the whatnots. And the new intro track that I'm still working on and all that other fun stuff. So yeah, there's lots to look forward to. Sam, final thoughts?
Yeah. Thank you for the donations. The sketches are going to go up in a second.
Woohoo!
Excellent. Look, I have missed those arguably most. They're just, what a great way to end the stream with. Love them. Love them.
Oh, and you can find both Sam and Far's links below to their socials and to their websites where Far does gaming, Sam does gaming. Awesome to check out. Always a gang of fun. Far just gamed yesterday, right?
Yes, I did. And, God, that was, an interesting discovery of what the fuck that even was.
Oh, right, the Santa game, right?
Yeah, it's just competent, to be honest. And
Oh,
here's the
man.
sketches.
And the sketches are going out. And
There
Sam,
you go.
when did you last game?
I last gamed, it was earlier on this week. I got more coming up, fingers crossed. Tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow evening time. That'll be me and Evie will be hitting up the scapes. And then, of course, I've got Starfield Sunday coming right back at you. But besides all that, Polly, I did happen to notice a little bit earlier on, we had over 100 people watching at the same time.
Holy shit.
100
I fear for
people.
this generation.
Oh man, you know what? It's been a while. It's been a while since I last saw 100 concurrent people. But you know what? That's fantastic. So you know what? My final thoughts is thank you so very much, Chad, for all the donations and for turning up week in, week out, and showing your love and support for this. We love doing it, right, guys? We love doing it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. For those of you who haven't taken off yet, yes, I did look into a way to for stream latency, so your comments will be a heck of a lot closer to when we're talking, as somebody quite adroitly pointed out. Yes, our quips will make more sense when they're a little bit closer to what you said. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So there is a way you can do it where you can get it right down to like damn near zero latency, but the encoder gets screwed up and the quality goes to hell, both in terms of audio and video. And I thought it might just be video, but it's not. But I'm working on it. Even if I can cut that time in half or a third, I think it'll be a hell of a lot better, because a big point of being at a bar here with all you wonderful people is that we get to interact with you. That's a big part of what we do here, and that's the fun of it. A little bit more directness in that way, I think, will go a long way to making it more fun. Now, that is also something I'm gonna pull off. So there it is. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Thank you again for all your generous tips. Thank you for being here just in general. And as we always say at this time, you don't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. We'll see you again next time, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.